Matt Zellinger art.
I am eating candy tonight.
Oh, gee. Oh, I'm not looking at your camera right now. Everyone's looking at us painted by Matt Z. So you know what? Sorry, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
You've upgraded the intro.
Oh, I have. Don't you worry. It's not that much though. So okay. So obviously, as we were talking before, so I started The Sopranos, and boy, that was good and not good at the same time, I think.
So when did you start, and what episode are you on at this point?
I started on Sunday, and I'm already 4 down. 5 down. 5 episodes down or something. Not too bad.
That's not too bad. That's what, 3 days you did 5 episodes. I mean, that's a lot, but that's not crazy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like, they're not locking me up,
No.
But,
Oh, you are in for a real treat. I first watched the show, it must have been around 2007 or so.
Yeah.
I loved it then, and we've been slowly, for probably almost a year now, we've been rewatching it just very slowly, and I'm loving it even more the second time through.
Yeah, this show is. The other scary thing is I didn't realize that it started in '99.
What do you mean by that? It's just that it's
well, I mean, I think they believe it's the year '99 in the show, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
That's wild to me. I want, because I don't think it aired too long after that. If not, it was the same time period.
No, I think they filmed it in '98, and then it aired in '99. I think.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, that super pairs up.
And you see in the opening credits, you see the Twin Towers.
Oh my God! I didn't even realize.
Yeah,
that.
You'll notice it now, because he's driving through New York to get to New Jersey, and then you see the Twin Towers in one of those first shots, and then later, like around the 4th season or so, they edit that clip out of the opening, for obvious reasons.
Right. Oh my God.
Yeah. So it was very much a product of its time.
Yeah. Oh, of course. Wow, that's super phenomenal. I had no idea about that. So. For those just tuning in, God, I can't actually. Oh, fuck! I thought I was gonna be able to do it. I thought I was gonna be able to wear this leather jacket the entire time. I'm about 2 minutes in. I forgot it's the heat business this part of year. Hold on.
Yeah.
Give me a second.
Oh, are you changing out of it?
Yeah, I got it.
Do you have an eye patch? I wanted to get an eye patch, but I never got around to doing it.
Well, I was using my Purple Boys eye mask cover.
Oh.
For a while.
Just sideways.
For the promo art, but then that wasn't gonna work. All right, hold on. Oh my God. Okay, that's much better. Oh God, yeah, that was gonna be a no-go. So for those of
maybe you can put it back on briefly towards the end.
Yeah, we'll see if people earn it. We'll see if they earn that type of behavior.
That's not a freebie.
No, absolutely not.
We are not giving out freebies tonight.
So here
equals pants in the stream.
Well.
These are the candies I'm eating, by the way, now that people can see. They're very sour.
Are they sweet at all? Or just sour? Just sour like acid?
I'm gonna do that every time. They're real sour at first, like very sour for the first 3 seconds, and then it's just sweet. Then it's nothing.
So it's just like fucks up your taxes, but then correctly adds your 401k to your taxes type of deal. So like mostly fraud, but at least one section is right. Something like that.
If that helps you.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I'm just trying to use a common language simile that everyone can understand.
Of taxes?
Yeah, exactly. I know that this stream is only watched by people that do their taxes on time and correctly.
If people want, we can give investment advice during the stream. If people want, we can turn this into sort of a Mad Money type of situation.
Right, and it is advice. Let me be very clear on that. Advice, it's not law, it's just advice. So
we're not your lawyer.
Yeah, don't be using this in some type of seminar or legal dissertation.
I started doing my taxes this year. Whiteblade says, "What were you doing previous years?"
Sometimes you introduce a question with wait. Yes.
Whiteblade, let's not talk about tax evasion on the stream. Let's do that in the DMs. So when the government owed you money, what actually happened is you paid them too much money.
We can't. Well, I mean, we're not in Canada, so like,
Not true. I don't know anything about Canadian tax law.
Yeah, Super wasn't gonna pay the government, implying I paid in the first place. It was free money. Well,
Are you employed?
I was gonna say this is not like the credit. This is not like credit card bonus points. This one's a little bit different. No, but White Blade is studying the blade right now.
Sometimes you do just get free money from the government. It does happen.
He's studying the legal blade.
Look at this crazy haircut that I need.
Dude, me too. My hair went. If I had it down earlier, check this shit out. See that? Maybe
you're trying to get the Kurt Russell look going, huh?
Oh, yeah, I have to. That's the only way I could even have the hair is beautiful. My hair was ridiculous.
Whoa,
wow, F word. Calm down.
We don't use any fucking language on this stream, by the way.
Yeah, no fuck words.
Watch your fucking mouth.
Yeah, watch your fucking mouth. Anyways. See, there you go. That's much more simple. So, here's the deal, I think, for tonight. So, we're going to obviously shame... we're obviously going to shame the deck list of the week per tradition. We'll give it a rating of 0 to worst deck list of the week.
0 to 5 bags of popcorn.
Yeah, we'll see. It might be a floating point scale. The second thing is we'll start to get into. We're going to read the back of the Roseville 2 Day of Reckoning of Papa John and White Blade.
So it's like a deluxe box. Is that the idea?
Yeah, it's like a deluxe box that comes with data packs as well. So like those terrible dual decks in Magic. Imagine if it was a 5 of those, but then it also had like cardboard in it and lots of lore inserts and the lore on the back. This is just the lore on the back.
Oh shoot! This just gave me an idea. I think we should invent several new tokens.
Yeah. Oh, don't worry. Some of the cards I made already invent new tokens. One is like a narc token.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Also, pot smoker token. Are you gonna name a card after me? Yes, no. I need to know before I continue watching.
We will tell you now that we will to keep you watching, but if we do or not is completely up to our whimsical nature.
Whatever Brian said, I'm gonna go with the pot smoker token.
Whimsical is the version of the word I was looking for.
Yeah, don't worry. Pot smoker tokens will be abound. Just a bunch of.
Oh yeah, the lore master is here.
Of course.
I just put the connection together in my head.
Yeah, Roseville 2 is going to go very swimmingly.
So
don't worry.
Is the pot smoker token itself important to the lore? Or like pot smokers important to the lore?
Yes. It's both.
Both.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, of course. It's super obvious.
We should also add a new type of token called connection. It connects cards together.
It
creates a connection between cards.
And just to be clear, the connection type will be on both corp and runner cards because you can connect ice and you can connect runner cards type. Okay.
Yeah, it won't cause any problems.
No, don't worry. And I've already included a couple. Well, I think 2 cards that I've personally made that do not specify corp or runner. And I'm inventing cards so that runners can get corp subtexts, but have it count for the corp in a good way. Don't worry. It's going to be great. Whatever you make this time, make sure it doesn't let destroy pants. Absolutely no guarantees on that one. No whimsical folly. You will be destroyed. Everyone will be destroyed. And that is the point of the Roseville cycle. Okay. While people still gather in, anyways, we'll go over the lore. And then what we're going to do for tonight's episode is we're going to go through all of the fodder that everyone in the entire Roseville nation made thus far. So we're going to do quick reviews, yay, nay, on card ideas.
And this is all from the Roseville cycle. What's it called, the channel?
Spirit of Roseville.
Spirit of Roseville channel in StimHack Slack. People have been posting card ideas there just constantly. And you've been collecting them all.
And we're going to see if you make the cut or you get cut off we're going to cut the crust off the shitter sandwich. And then what we'll do is for an additional 4 episodes spaced out either 1, if not 2 weeks apart, depending on schedule, blah, 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 blah. We will make I think we're roughly calculating 15 cards a night, which should give us a grand total of about 100. Poto, what's up, baby?
100 cards is so asinine. We did 80 last time.
Yeah.
And it was a huge amount of effort.
I know, but we have a lot done already, and people have
Infinite Gesture came in and created a new document for us that's going to make it so we can put all the cards into Tabletop Simulator.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be so sick. And so what we're thinking is overall, we're not having mimosas tonight. Not tonight. That's data pack number 1. But we are asking about the mimosa card. Don't worry. Tonight is sponsored by Follow Winery in Sonoma.
That is a huge wine glass.
Yeah, it's a big ass wine glass for a big ass glass of wine. You know what I mean? And so no mimosas, but what we will be doing with this, oh man, we're already starting to get some sick art. I can see this shit. I'm saving this to the desktop, saving that to the desktop.
Is Isaac sending it to you?
Nope. We got Keith and we have Dan B, aka Bushi, in the motherfucking stream.
Do I have Isaac in the stream chat?
No, not yet. He's en route because he had to do a USPS errand. Oh, that'll be our quick political thing before we get into the deck list of the week.
Okay, let's do the political minute.
I don't give a shit who you support. I sort of got if you support Kovefi guy, I don't want you on this stream. But that's okay. But I don't care who you support. You need to support the United States Postal System. And if you don't, get the fuck out this stream. No one likes you. No one cares. You need to buy merch. You need to buy stamps. And you need to send mail. Fucking exactly right, Cranked. Thank you. Right on schedule. I knew one of the Wisconsin nerds would figure this out.
You are bordering on a zoomer when you start calling stamps merch like it's a podcast.
No. I'm sorry. No, it's merch, something, stamps. Yeah, USPS has merch. It has an entire merch page. Those are separate entities.
I'm sure it does. God. I'm sure you're right.
They have the coolest fucking merch, by the way. So, go help out the fucking USPS and buy shit.
Netrunner playmats.
Maybe we should.
That would be a cool playmat. Just the USPS logo on a playmat.
Yeah, maybe we could just do that on Inked and donate all the funds or something. Maybe we'll do that as a stream year close.
That's an interesting idea. I wish we would have thought about a week ago to do that.
Yeah. Damn.
All right, we do that, and you put all the money into stamps, and you donate the stamps to like somebody that needs stamps.
Yeah. Exactly. So just support the U.S. Postal System, you fucking morons. And if you don't, I don't know why you're here. Anyways. That's the end of my political rant for now, unless I come back. I've never touched a stamp in my life. Here we fucking go. Here we already go. Okay, we're going to make fun of this undefeated Ag Infusion. First off, custom-made GIF. This deck list could be 49 professional contacts, and I would still like it. And I fucking hate that card. This GIF alone makes QVM win. Undebated. You got all the good ice, OP ID, good agendas. This deck is so good it has one Nisei. You ever smoking?
Is this a Cyberdeck sandbox deck?
Primarily, yeah. I'll have us know the first good deck that we made on stream this year, hint, was Cyberdeck's HB. So
I know we called it, right?
I'm not gonna say we set the meta.
Mark II is one of the best agendas in the game, and they instead put in 2 copies of Cyberdeck Sandbox to replace it.
Hell yeah. And I think they addressed this too. Wait, did they? Wait, maybe they didn't. I thought they did. Oh, wait. Yeah. Just Sandbox is amazing. I really only want to play 8 Gendies. Ag Infusion can afford to drop 2 Niseis. I guess it can kind of drop 1, because 1, if you have a face down ice, you can redirect. So that seems pretty good. Nisei is a lackluster agenda. It doesn't even give you money. Whoa, Frank, coming in hot with Team Wayland over here. There's a custom JPEG here. What? Gold Farmer?
Yeah, which one's that in?
That's the end run unless they pay 3, and every time they break a sub, they lose $1 anyways.
Taxing, yeah. They're spending 9 influence on this thing.
It's good. It's good. It just costs a lot of money. The write-up is actually good. It gives good tips. It keeps it short. It has a custom PDF on it. This is a good write-up. I have no... Oh, and it has Frank's favorite card ever, La Costa Grid. Although it does do the disfavor to everyone of playing it in Jinteki, but, you know...
Why is it not automated or something?
Yeah, no, I'm just saying everyone plays La Costa outside of Jinteki rather than in Jinteki, but this deck was just like, you get it.
I'm so confused. I'm thinking about JNet when you say Jinteki.
Oh, yeah, Oh, you know. That's just how it is. Yeah. Okay. I don't know what Rango... I guess Rango is Boomerang. That's fine. Okay. There's just no Rangs anywhere. Splashing for 1x Hortum is truly 2000. Yeah, I still don't quite understand that one, but then again, I didn't make the thing. But I don't know. It may be explained there. The one Sadaka, absolutely sick. So that's also good. Overall, we'll give it... I'll give it 3 Butterfingers and 4 bags of popcorn and a fully and untouched large Diet Coke. What do you want to give it, Brian?
I'll give it 4 bags of popcorn, 2 sodas.
That's it?
That's a pretty good rating.
I think that's a pretty limited scale, to be honest. But you know, if that's what you're feeling,
I don't give away 5 bags of popcorn for anything, you know.
Okay. I mean, do you think that Lord of the Rings will lose this year? That's just my last movie comment to you and to the audience.
The Hobbit will be a write-in favorite. Actually, The Hobbit has a good chance of winning an Oscar this year because there's so few movies released.
Oh, yeah. I don't think anything can take it down. I mean, it's got such a hot streak of what? Call it 9 years? I think they may as well just give them the 10th and just keep going, right?
It deserves it.
Do you think that The Hobbit 2 Smog Edition will also do well this year in the foreign film category? Or do you think that it will not make the cut in any category?
It's going to take it.
You think it's going to take it over The Hobbit? The Hobbit 2 Smog is going to win foreign film? Smog.
The desolation of
Smog. All right. Anyways, we're done with this dumb garbage. Hold on. But
that's
now...
Cool. I'm interested.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, wait. Wrong window. Right window. There's only one way to unveil this type of quality lore that you get with Roseville 2. I have contacted NASA, got my updated driver's license, put the contents in the vehicle, and it's ready to go. I'm going to read this to you all to just exercise and flex on the ability of my reading comprehension. Wait, nice. I've loaded the document into notepad.exe. That's exactly how we're starting this cycle, is the use of an illegal program. I wish that all of this... I hope that you all understand... Oh, we should actually make notepad.exe a program. Anyways...
Oh, that's a great idea.
That's a great idea.
It's subtype illegal.
Oh, and I know what it's going to do. Actually, this will be our first card, and we'll talk about it right now. We're starting Roseville 2, you dangus, and now I'm reading the lore that Michael Neuropanther, a.k.a. username equals pants, a.k.a. the dankness is given forth. Shut the fuck up. Oh, I don't have music for this. It has been 153 years since the original Roseville crisis. While the memester did complete the Olive Garden, he forgot about one crucial factor. The Butcher. The Butcher rose from the ashes of his former kingdom, the one ATM in Roseville, Minnesota. Some say his success was sparked by backroom deals where he bribed the governments of North and South America to mandate that all guns have scopes shortly after he became the sole gun scope manufacturer in the world. Some say it was because his opponents had a habit of mysteriously choking on potatoes mere hours before key deals and votes. Whatever the reason, the Butcher grew into a legendary figure, as revered for his strength as he was dreaded for his brutality. Even his death 100 years ago, when a satellite fell from space and crushed him, has done nothing but made him more iconic. His army of mercs, cleaners, killbots, and gangsters lives on to this day, and they still conquer in his name. From Roseville to New Angeles, the entire Americas currently falls under his army's iron fist, except New York City. And they're marching to change just that. In New York City, no one wants to butcher. Corps and citizens alike are gearing up for a fight, and they're fortifying their position. Giant walls, guarded by neurotoxin-wielding butler bots, are going up. The cabbies are patrolling the streets with renewed purpose. And the people of New York City are welcoming stragglers in and getting them tooled up to fight in the last days before the Butcher's army arrives. A giant clock, hard L, clock in the center of the city tracks their progress, and it is counting down. 23 hours before arrival, just minutes before they shut the gates for good, a stranger with an eye patch and a secret arrives. His name, Kurt Russell, and he's here to shoot the fuck out of some people. This is the intro to Roseville. If you are creating a card, Roseville 2. If you are creating a card, commenting on a card, making art for a card, or playing this actual cycle, and you do not embody the principles and dilemmas and characters that Neuropanzer has described here in the sacred texts, you can get the fuck out, along with the anti-USPS people. Get the fuck out. Unneeded. This is where we're at.
I have two things to say.
Okay.
One is that our goal is to have art for every single card in the Roseville cycle, ideally including the first cycle too. But the primary goal here is this new cycle. So that is something Isaac is going to be helping to coordinate, but we need people to volunteer. That means you can use paint.net, Photoshop, collages, mixed media, whatever you got to do to make this artwork. We don't care at all how good it looks, and GIFs are totally encouraged and supported.
Yes. Good GIFs. Or
the second thing is I've just recently rewatched The Escape from Cinematic Universe, and I have to admit, I kind of like Escape from LA better than the original.
Ooh, I'll rewatch Escape from LA this week or weekend, and I'll give you a refreshed review. I'm not going to hate that more, or I'm not going to offer hate right away. I'm definitely doubting you, but
there's moments. So I love cheesy action movies, which is why I love these movies.
Right.
And there's some cheesy action sequences in the sequel that are incredible.
The surf scene alone, I will say,
the surf scene blew me away.
It is groundbreaking, and it really did push the limits of semi-modern CGI at the time.
And the cult in Beverly Hills, the what's it called, the surgery people, the plastic surgery cult, incredible concept.
I haven't watched it nearly enough.
See, there's a lot to dig in there too. I love both of them, but I think I like the sequel better.
Wow. Well, we'll watch. We can all watch as a collective class and incorporate these issues into into the cycle. Okay. So, oh God, this is no.
We'll be spending most of our night in Microsoft Excel.
Kind of, yes. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking is, unfortunately, I had to, because of Slack's nature right now, I have these all on my phone. So here's what we're going to do. I'm gonna give the general description of the card. Don't worry about cost, numbers, or memory. We're gonna do that collectively as a class, and I'm not worried about that for right now. I just want to make sure we get a plus or a minus on the lore of this card, and if it doesn't cut, we get it the F out. And I have another window in which I will be saving what doesn't get.
And then how many cards we're going through right now?
It's about 40 or 46, but it's gonna be pretty quick. And none of this will be. I don't think it'll be too taxing. But if there's something that we need to clarify, I'll type it into the chat so we can all read it and think on it, and then we're gonna go from there. All right, good. Tight. Okay, so this one I actually created as the first Roseville cycle card. So here's the deal: Anarch program. It's 5 to install, not important. It's AI Icebreaker. It has a base strength of Yogg, so 3. No way to boost it. aside from card effects. It does not ship with one. And it says, trash 1 installed card, 2 random cards from the grip, or 3 off the top of the stack, break an ice subroutine. You can use paid abilities on this card 4 times per run. W, A, S, and D. So you can do any of those things. So effectively, I want it to be a more...
Are those different? So it's 1 paid ability to break a subroutine using...
Yeah, and you can use... Right, but you can... So it's 1 paid ability, but you can do any of those 3 things to satisfy it. Trash an installed card.
And you can do it 4 times a turn.
A run.
A run. So you could break 4 subroutines a run with this thing.
Yeah. And so in theory, like, you could just, like, take the first 2 runs and just, like, trash, I don't know. Let's just theorize 16 cards off your deck. If you wanted to. But you don't have to. And the idea here was to make it a more, like, alternative Faust. Because Faust is only trashing from the grip and you choose it. This allows you to choose from random places, but if it's on the board, it's not. Go ahead.
Can you go back to the lore text really quick? Because I have a thought.
Yeah, hold on.
I think this might be, I forget what it was called. There's bots that are defending neurotoxin with the Butler bots.
Oh, Butler bots, yeah.
Is that something we did in the original? I don't remember Butler bot.
No, but I think the idea with that is that it's supposed to be HB related.
Do you think that this is maybe a hacked Butler bot? This program?
Ooh, kind of like an Adam-ish, but a Butler bot?
Yeah.
Butler bots are HB. Okay, thank you for the lore clarification.
Username. Does this at all add up that with the program Andrew's talking about could be a hacked Butler bot?
Yeah. Can you trash your opponent's cards to power the program? Oh, that's interesting.
All right, username confirms that it adds up.
Okay, so
I think some of the stuff about it could be tweaked, but the concept I think can work.
Yeah. So I'm just saying we're trying to get into the name of. I just want to get good with the whatchamacallit.
Excel?
The style of the card. Yeah. So we think that that's okay, correct? More or less, like we can tweak some numbers on it.
Yeah. I think we can tweak it to. It's close.
Okay, cool. That's good enough for me. Do people in the chat have any major fors or againsts? With, again, just in case you didn't hear it, it's base strength 3. It's an AI icebreaker. You may trash 1 installed card, 2 cards from the grip at random, or 3 off the top of the stack in order to break a subroutine, and you can use this 4 times per run. Is Wayland a corp in New York, or do they represent? Yeah, it's a corp. All right, tight. Or I'll give it 2 seconds just because of delay, but otherwise, I think we're good. What I'm gonna do is, because it's an approved card and I have all of the text. Oh shit! Sorry, I gotta hide the lore. I'm gonna add it here as WASD is. Oh god, why did that not work? There, WSAD is approved, and I'll get all of the actual card text in here after. But what we'll do is, at the end of probably tomorrow or Thursday, we'll extend a view only for this exact content everywhere, and then that will get us to allow people to comment and add suggestions on flex numbers or whatever. Cool.
Oh, you know what?
What's up?
Nothing. It's fine. We'll talk about it after. Okay, so I think you should put a note in there, like in the flavor text or something. Put something about how it's a hacked butcher bot.
Oh, okay, yeah, totally. Text. Okay, all right. Well, so we'll
Butler bot.
yeah, Butler. Oh, but that's kind of sick though. Hacked butcher bot or Butler bot?
Well, it's a Butler bot, 'cause I wanted to align with usernames.
Okay, got it. Okay.
Subtype hacked is a cool idea.
Oh, that's great. Okay, yeah.
Add subtype hacked. It's subtype AI, subtype hacked.
Yep. Tight. Oh, that's great. Okay. And then we already know that this is program. And then I was saying that this is going to be Anarch. And we don't need to worry about the number and all that shit. And then, at least for right now. Okay. Anything else?
No, let's move on from
Ooh, Orbital has a good point.
Huh.
What WASD actually stands for. I'll add that in here and we can figure that out later.
Yeah, I'm not totally understanding the WASD aspect of it.
I was thinking the keys on the keyboard, WASD, that's what you play with on. That's why there's only 4 of those and you only have 4 options every time you run it.
That's why you have 4 limitation of 4.
Exactly, that's what I was thinking.
Okay.
But we'll figure it out. And again, stuff like that is flexible. I'm not super worried about that. Okay. Next one. This one is also a CTZ special from midnight or something like that when I was making these. Okay. It's a criminal program. 1 to install. Subtype loot box. It has X base strength, where X is the amount of available memory. So if you installed this and had no extra memory, this would have a base strength of 3.
Okay.
Okay, makes sense. Okay. Once per subroutine, roll a d6.
Yes. Subtype random.
Yep. Break subroutine if your roll is greater than X, being the strength of the icebreaker. So my thought, and that's it. That's literally the text.
Wow.
So here's the thought around it. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Tell me with the math again. So it's say the dice roll thing again.
Okay, so once per subroutine, roll a d6.
Okay.
You get to break the subroutine if your roll is greater than X. So here was my thought process: is that effectively, if you have 3 to 4 memory, it's good. Because oftentimes you'll have more numbers that break versus
50% chance to break it if you're at 3 strength.
Exactly.
When you install, you have a 50% chance to break a subroutine.
Exactly. 1 and 2, meaning you have like little free memory. Oftentimes you won't be able to break it because there's more numbers towards not breaking it, and then vice versa for 5, 6. Is 5, 6, you could add a lot of memory, but you have to like get there, and it's like a long-term effort. So, yeah, Whiteblade says it exactly. So as you get a stronger breaker, X is higher, less likely you're able to break subs. Exactly. Thank you. Runner ID whose power is gain a credit. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Okay, so I think that we already have enough here of... So this will be called RNG. Oh, no. This will be called the Gambler. Thank you, John. So we're going to see here. This is subtype random. Is that what we said?
So the way this works, you don't type, you just go select it in the list.
Oh, okay. But what if I have to add a new one?
You go to the data tab. I've been doing that, so I can do that. I've been just adding these to the data tab.
Oh, okay, cool. Tight. Okay, so then random is definitely one, and then...
It sounds like it's AI, right?
No, I didn't want it to be AI specifically. I didn't want it to suffer from AI penalties. And then the other subtype of this is loot box.
Okay.
If we could add that.
Oh, sure. I'll take care of that.
Okay, thank you. This is a program. This is criminal. This is runner. We don't need to worry about that stuff for right now. And then let me know when that... Okay, you got it. And I think that's it. Does that sound...
Yeah, I think we'll probably want to... I don't know how I feel about it just like being a freebie thing. I think there's some details to tweak, but the basic concept is perfect.
Okay, cool. Yeah, and I figured that was good enough to get us started. Do people have commentary or other ideas about RNG? Again, it's a program. Its base strength is equal to X, which is the amount of free memory available on your board state. And it says once per subroutine, roll a d6. If your roll is greater than or equal to X, then you get to break the subroutine. That makes it decent in the early game and really good situationally if you install other programs and or try and do like a memory build or something like that. So yeah, I think that works.
Cool.
All right, next. Taste test. This is an HB agenda, and again, it's not even a real breaker, it's more utility neat. Exactly. Yeah, we want fringe edge case.
See, the detail I think I want is something like if this doesn't break it, you can't break it with another program. It's something like that.
Okay. Well, I'll add an asterisk in the text box right now, which is that if you fail to beat roll. I'll go get it. No programs can break
it's like
sub.
the subroutine resolves immediately or something.
Yeah, or you can only use non-AI and or icebreaker abilities to break a subroutine. So you could use like birds or hooks, but then like that's more or less it. I think that could, or we could just say no because
we'll see. I think that can be tweaked later, but I'm fine with it now.
Okay, cool. All right, so we're gonna have, again, this is a reminder. We're not gonna focus much on this right now because I'd rather do this in the data pack episodes, which is the Alliance Squared, which effectively is, it's a card that has beneficial effects if you played it after or next to cards of one of the two factions that are in the Alliance. So as an example, let's just pretend HB Operation, gain 1 for every resed ice, gain 2 for every resed NBN or HB ice, something like that. We'll get into those later, but I want more time for those rather than these quicker cards.
I really like that concept too. Even just like an operation where you can only play it if you play an operation of, like you said, an NBN operation first or something.
And I think the way it's going to pan out is it's going to give benefit to some non-super powerful cards that are still in Hypercube. Like as an example, like if you are stuck in like the last round and you draft like Eli 2, but you have a bunch of HB Alliance cards, that's going to be good because you'll have some like insane power level cards that will be benefiting for you trying to take color pies more. This is why I got to have the corpse working together to fight to butcher. Yeah, exactly. Also, nice, neat pun. I didn't comment on that. Sick. Anyways, taste test. It's an HB agenda, and it's Alliance 2. It's a 3-1, and it says, you may fire up to X when scored abilities once per copy of resed HB or NBN ice protecting this server that it was scored from. So you score the agenda. X is equal to the amount of HB or NBN ice that were installed and res protecting that agenda. Here are the things that you get to do with it. You can do the ABT effect. That's one. You can
do that X times.
No, yes, actually, yeah, sorry. I didn't restrict on that on purpose.
Okay,
so you're right.
Going.
2, place 3 melt counters on any installed ice. 3, purge virus counters. 4, draw a card. And so you can do any combination of those and or just go all in on like ABT blah. But remember, it's contingent upon how many res HB and NBN ice that you have from the protecting server.
Right. Cool. So that's in an Alliance Squared card.
Yes, that's an Alliance Squared card.
Oh, Isaac is in the stream. So Isaac, we're going through some of the cards. We're just going through the cards that were submitted in the I keep saying Twitch channel, not Twitch channel, Slack channel. And we're just talking about those, figuring out which ones we want to keep, which ones we don't.
Oh, well, we can do unorthodox.
Yeah, we have plenty of space for the card text because we're literally just going to say resolve the ABT effect.
Yeah. We're all good there. Everything will fit.
It'll fit nicely, yeah.
Yeah. So again, it's a 3-1. You can choose as many of these effects as there were resed HB or NBN ice. You can do ABT. You can place 3 melters on an installed ice card. Purge virus counters. Draw a card.
Well, what about just gain a click?
Ooh. Deal.
Instead of purge virus counters, gain a click.
Remove purge, add gain click.
Yeah.
I really like that. Okay, so we'll absolutely do that. Are there any concerns, questions, or thoughts from the audience or Brian on that one? Again, it's a 3-1 HB agenda. When scored, you may fire up to X resed when scored abilities printed on this card. X is equal to the amount of res HB or NBN ice from the scoring server. ABT effect, 3 melt counters on any installed ice, which there will be a lot of melt ice plus old ones. Gain a click, draw a card. But how else will I purge virus counter 6 times in one turn? You just use the clicks.
Yeah, that's true. Just get 3 clicks and then purge.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Oh, you could deck yourself with this card. And then you can say, I quit, instead of I lost to the runner. It'll be perfect. Cool. Brian, any red flags on that one?
It seems like a lot for a 3-1, but
it's a 3-1. Who puts 3-1s in?
Yeah, it's cool. I mean, there's some weird 3-1s, so it fits in fine with that.
Yeah, I want it. I think 3-1s need to be super fucking weird, and so exactly, it's only worth a point. Cool. All right, moving on. Not this one. We already did this. Sorry, I already did this. Ooh. Okay. So it's a little bit of a rough idea, but this is a special from John D, so you know it's going to be good. Okay. The advanced, so remember how we had the basic action card?
Mm-hmm. One of a very much a favorite, especially with Corey.
Right. The basic action card. Very good. We're now adding a flip effect to the basic action card, which is a separate card. It's when you complete this, when you play this card, you have to flip this card. It says flip when you score or steal an agenda. The basic action card.
What card is?
Oh,
what
wait.
Card is
this. Oh, sorry. This wasn't an actual card. This was a recommendation. So we'll talk. This one will be in data pack number 1. I'm going to move on from this one. But here's what John D said: is we're going to modify the basic action card in this version of Roseville 2, just because it was too OP.
The literal basic actions you could take.
Exactly. And it's going to have a cool effect. It happens when an agenda is scored or stolen. While it's flipped, you can't take basic actions. So we'll make it so that things are really good when it's flipped, but if it gets flipped, it's really bad. Really, really terribly bad.
Wow. So,
we'll talk about that a little more.
The main thing I like about this game is the idea that the basic action card has to be in play for you to take basic actions.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, 100%. Oh, actually, I'm gonna do this too. I'm gonna add. Let me do something real fast. I actually want to add. I'm gonna keep the chat on here for video purposes, just for people watching the VOD at home on YouTube, and then they can add specific comments at the timestamp that's relevant. Blah 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 blah. Can I Hunter Seeker the basic action card?
It's not installed.
We'll add subtext installed or subtype installed on that. Exactly. Okay. So that one is to be revisited. But okay. Next one comes from Phil, one of our Art Supreme overlords. General Mills. It's a Wayland card. It's 2 to res. It's an upgrade character and breakfast. It says when the runner takes any amount of meat or neat damage, place 2 breakfast counters on General Mills. Makes sense. At the start of your turn, you may remove 1 breakfast counter to start your turn again.
So you get your start of turn triggers twice?
Yeah, you start your turn again. So it's kind of like I guess this would be like in Slay the Spire, the new character has the jumping card, which just says skip your opponent's turn, start a new turn.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But it's not like you get to take your card. It's take your turn and then do it. You just get to restart your turn to get the start turn triggers a second time.
Yep, it's a start your turn again.
I absolutely love that one.
Yeah,
I like that it introduces breakfast counters.
Yeah. We'll do like cereal bowl counters. We can change the vocab on it, but
yeah.
So how does that sound? So the only thing is I think it has to be 1 breakfast counter, but again, these are balancing details. But
it's cool. I mean, I'm curious how it fits into the lore. Being a general, it feels right because So am I understanding right? The Corps are defending New York City against the Butcher's Army. The Butcher's Army is invading New York City.
Yeah, like like the Corps and runners are kind of working together, I guess from a lore perspective, to defend against the Butcher.
And General Mills, I think, is providing food to the people.
Yeah. Exactly.
Something like that. That makes sense to me. I don't know how Username feels about it, but I think it makes sense.
I mean, he already wrote hard yes, and I know that was at least to the card idea, so at a dead minimum, I think...
Yeah, I like the concept a lot.
Can you remove multiple to start your turn multiple times? Absolutely. It's a paid-ability window. Read the fucking card that's on my phone and not on yours.
Read the fucking card, okay?
Read the fucking card.
Read the fucking card that doesn't exist
Ian,
yet.
just read the goddamn
I kind of want the
card.
character to have. This is a note for Isaac. I kind of want the character to have Captain Crunch's hat.
Oh yeah, but it's definitely like bloodied and has like a knife going through it and all that. Oh, like a meat cleaver going through it and all that kind of stuff. All right, General Mills is in there. Let me go ahead and get. I think we all agree. No major modifications to that one.
Right.
Corp, Wayland.
Almost a perfect card.
It's almost perfect. Upgrade. We'll worry about subtypes later. I'll get that kind of stuff in there. And then I don't think we have any notes. Oh, wait, food counters. Food counters.
Yeah, food counter is interesting. I kind of liked breakfast counter because it's also a.
We're gonna do breakfast counter. Okay.
Like breakfast counter, you eat at the breakfast. It's something nice about it.
Yeah. Tight. Okay.
We should add at least one more card that interacts with breakfast counters.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I mean that's kind of the point with this is we'll be able to in the other episodes to be able to reference this big pool of cards and be like, oh, let's add a support card for this, or
right.
we are overcompensating on Milt, or blah 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 blah. That's
we'll need an Alliance squared card that interacts with breakfast counters, that type of thing.
Oh, and Ian, you made up for your sins. You got the flavor text. Start your day off right. Again. Okay, and then notes will be that. Tight. Okay, cool. That's great.
There is a notes tab, by the way. I don't know if you see that towards the end.
Yeah, I just added it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. This I'm just trying to get like mechanic specifics, and then notes are just notes. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. All right. Thank you, Phil. That was fucking tight. Oh, and John D in response to that card said 2 scoops for flavor text. So we're gonna have to have a face off. We'll see what happens on this. Okay, so that was a question from. Okay, this is an Isaac special, and this card is fucking sick. So it's called. I'm gonna type it here. It's called Hole Up. That's a whole subreddit about hold up, but it's spelled hole up. Okay.
So this is a card based off a subreddit.
Yeah, more of a behavior or a phrase, but it's gonna be great.
All right.
Okay, it's a 0 cost resource, subtype gotcha. It has the new Nisei interrupt symbol and the trash can symbol. So it's already gonna break some rules there, I think. And it says trigger only after a full stop on a paid or triggered ability. So effectively a paid or triggered ability has to resolve. Then you may use this card in response to that. You may use as many trash can paid abilities as you wish before continuing to resolve the paid or activated ability.
So it's saying there's probably paid abilities that are 2 sentences or something, right? And so
yes.
It's saying between the 2 sentences you can interact.
I believe that is correct.
And use trash can symbols.
Yes.
Okay.
Bingo. Isaac said exactly. Now,
and it has a trash symbol itself that it does something?
Of course. I mean, that's how you use the thing. That's how you trigger the thing.
Oh, that's how you trigger the ability.
Yes.
Okay.
I believe... I'm trying to see if he had included... Oh, he did not, at least in here, he did not include an example of where this would be. But the fact is you get to... We've now introduced a new window into the game.
Yeah. Well, I need an example of when this is going to be used.
Yeah. Isaac, give us just a simple...
Yeah, just to wrap my head around this mess of a card.
And I think that we can do this, and or what we do is if we're not there yet. Okay, so Isaac says, so you can pop a Gachapon. Do you remember that card, the new one? Okay. Uh-huh. And then while the 6 cards are set aside, pop another Gachapon.
Okay, so then you'd resolve the inner Gachapon, and then you'd go back to the outer Gachapon and resolve that.
Yeah. So this probably has consequences for like installing assets and or things like Pol-Up, I would imagine. And or I'm trying to think of a Street Peddler, obviously.
I wasn't even thinking about runner builds. I was thinking there's going to be something where you're going to interact with the corp between one of their.
Oh, I mean that too, right? Yeah. So I think that. Okay, so it's God, Whiteblade. It's simple. Just listen.
It's not complicated.
Trigger only after a full stop on a paid or triggered ability. You may use as many trash can paid abilities as you wish before continuing to resolve the paid ability or activated ability. So I think that this also helps with getting Clot out of the bin. That's also the text right there.
Yeah, it's hard to even begin to evaluate this one because like you just need to start reading cards.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we could pencil it in. I'm curious. I'm not even curious what's broken about it. I'm just curious. Yeah, it has a lot of potential. It's just hard to evaluate.
Yeah, I mean that honestly though, that's our events triggered ability. No, okay.
Yeah, this would just be like triggered abilities are on cards, and they like pad campaign and start turn gain a credit. That one this wouldn't interact with, but anyway.
I think this works. I think we can get it in. Just because, if there's violent opposition...
It's certainly interesting.
Yeah. If there is violent opposition, we will figure that out in post.
I'm curious how we can mold it into the lore.
Oh, don't worry. It's literally... It's in the spirit of Are You Sure? Which, by the way, is another card we'll get to in a bit. That one's real good. So we have this, and this is a resource. I don't think we need to worry about anything else right now. Perfect.
Is there some subtype you wanted for this?
Oh, gotcha.
Gotcha. Is the other card like this a gotcha as well?
Yes.
Okay.
In fact, it's a gotcha public because it's a corp version of this.
Okay. I added gotcha.
Yeah. Oh, we could have possibly unique. Did it say? It didn't say unique here, but oh, yeah. We'll say we'll add it in the notes. We'll see maybe unique. That one we'll toss out to the balance team. That'll be in the channel this week. Okay. Sick. All right, next one, also from Isaac. Wait. A 0 cost asset, gotcha, and public. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Install this asset resed. Simple, no problem so far. If wait is installed while resolving start of turn triggers, you may res any number of cards, and if they have start of turn triggers, you may add them to your pending trigger list. So I believe that allows you to like actually res and use pad campaign on the same at the start of the corpse turn rather than the runner's turn. As a simple example.
No, I feel like there's actually like that's a simple. I feel like there's actually useful example. Yeah. So like one example might be,
tech start up and for something and use it immediately is something Whiteblade said. Oh, also sorry, there's one other piece of this. It has a click and a trash can ability.
Okay.
That says resolve a start of turn trigger. Does anyone?
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That in and of itself is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, so it does say at the start of turn you may res and use any start of turn triggers?
Yes. If wait is installed while resolving start of turn triggers, you may res any number of cards, and if they have start of turn triggers, you may add them to your pending trigger list.
One thing I really like about this card is it invents the terminology pending trigger list.
As if someone has a clipboard that they're just writing their daily activities on.
I just love when we create new game terminology like that like somebody that's really concerned about the rules is going to make, this doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, this is super sick. All right, this is insta going in.
Thank you for the card text.
All right, so we have Corp. This one, so it's penciled in as Wayland. This doesn't feel like a Wayland one. It's public. Oh, yeah. Oh, maybe I'll make it a Wayland Alliance squared card.
Oh, yeah, that's interesting.
We'll come back to it. I think that something needs to change with it. I feel like it's not like Wayland. So I get it with the public piece. Of course, that makes sense to me that would be Wayland. But I think I actually want to subtract. I think I actually want to subtract the public part because the card itself doesn't feel Wayland to me. Because Wayland just does what it fucking wants. It's not like, hold on, wait. I think it's totally Wayland? Really? It's like television. Isn't that NBN then? I feel like this is a nerd card. I feel like it'd be NBN or Jinteki personally. And if I had to say, it would be NBN because NBN has those dumb fucking assets that are like, I don't know, cards can be removed from the heap. Like, just fucking weird. It feels like NBN to me more. So here's what we'll do. NBN, but you know what? Maybe NBN starts to have public. Actually, we're going to start that. I don't even give a shit. That's the whole point, is we're mixing all of the factions. Before we kind of did it. Now we're really doing it.
I think I'm going to throw the NPR subtype on that one too.
Okay, that's fine. I absolutely agree with that one. Doesn't NBN have casting call? Oh yeah, it does. Oh yeah, okay. Pseudo public? Oh, maybe that's what it was. Pseudo public. Open. Yeah, okay. This is going to be NBN. We're resolved. All right. And then I don't think we're worried about the function of the card, at least yet.
No, it's cool. I like it. I'm sure there's some weird things you could do with it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. I think we're good. Oh, that's right. Pants at least.
Yeah. Because you could do something like you can use TechStarp to go get a card, install it, and then you can use this card to res that card and use it that same turn. Right?
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
That's the type of thing you're looking for.
Right. And so, right, exactly. Also, Pants, your ban has been unbanned as far as I'm concerned. If Jocko is a problem, can talk to me. You know what I mean? We'll see how that goes. It's not going to go
other people from Netrunner now.
Yeah, it's a whole thing, but that's just what you do. So let's say that I have a friend who doesn't know anything about this format. How would you describe it? Easy. It's the okay, if this person has played Magic, if they haven't, this will be hard. But if they've played Magic, it's the unglued set of Magic, but we're creating it on stream.
I would prefer to just say it's Netrunner perfected.
Right. Yeah, and balanced by Twitch.
Balanced by Zoomers on Twitch.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. Okay, so that's perfect. Moving on. Beep 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 beep. Don't make Eric Andre fucking Ellen again. That's so good.
By the way, I'm really excited to just print a card that is Kurt Russell.
Oh yeah. I think I had found one already. I do remember. But okay. Next card. This one comes from our lore master. And this one was secret, but here's the thing. There will be no deliberation on this card. I'm just informing you all. There's no deliberation. It's going in. Michael.
Every card has gone in.
Okay, yeah, I know. Michael, just give me a quick yes/no of I can reveal the card that you named something Surgeon. Okay, thank you. The card name is Brian Surgeon. It's a asset. This one is definitely Wayland. 3 to res, 4 to trash. We can negotiate on the numbers later. Upgrade banned character. Wow, this literally was oh my god. Talk about a fucking Twitch script right now. Banned character. While the runner has less than 6 credits, Brian Surgeon gains click, remove an operation and archives from the game. Deal 2 Brian damage. Brian damage is taken from the top of the stack.
Oh, sick.
Wait, sorry. There was also a slight alteration to this card. Hold on. Okay, sorry. That was not the actual card text, but it's very close to that. So it's the same deal, but it says deal 1 Brian damage, so mill 1 from the runner.
Yeah.
Then remove from game an event from the heap.
Oh.
If it says gain a number of credits or put a number of credits on that event, instead you may gain that many credits. So effectively, you stints in a runner event.
Right, and you do Brian damage to them.
Correct, yeah.
Well, I fucking love this card.
Okay, that's definitely going in. Now, the only thing is, and I will give you consideration on this, and or Pants, you can parry this. So Pants had it as Wayland. Now, this, I don't know if this is a Wayland-ish card to me, although obviously with Stinson it makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, it feels pretty Wayland to me.
Okay.
And also, I think Neat damage was more of a Jinteki thing, so it makes sense for Brian damage to be... Oh, Brian damage is kind of like brain damage, so it should be HB.
Yeah, because also your Architects of Tomorrow... Oh, should it just be the HB version of Brian Stinson?
Maybe. There's something to that.
Oh, that'll be an Alliance. We'll do the same card text, but if it's a Wayland or HB operation, it has an increased brain penalty. Otherwise, it's just the card. something like that. Yeah. Okay, cool. We're gonna do HB. It's an upgrade, and then we know the rest. Okay, this is approved. Brian Stinson got banned and got a new job. Oh yeah, we'll just do Brian Stinson art with a mustache on it.
Is it subtype banned?
Yes. Banned and character.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me add that.
Okay, cool. And then, I need to add in the note or the text. Do the dumber version plus add alliance squared benefit type. Okay. Wow.
We're gonna have to print some cards in the data packs that are simpler because a lot of these cards have a lot of text.
Oh yeah, that's fine. And I think it's easier to make a elegant, simpler card with more time.
Yeah.
With these, we're also going to be fixing these a little bit in post in the channel and blah 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 blah. So that we can do.
Okay.
Plus, I think you and I come up with cards, mainly me, and I write the text all dumb, and then someone like Zach Cavis or Pants or someone smart is just like, you could just say draw one instead of calculate the square root of 72 and multiply it by your home address and add your social security number, and then you can draw that one card and blah 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 blah. Okay, this one's from me. Oh, this is great. Okay, we're doing great on time. Unprofessional contact. Subtype pot smoker. It's a shaper. Subtype bullshit and subtype connection. 4 to install. Click. Draw a card. If the drawn card is an event, trash it. Just trash it. If the card is installable, host the drawn card on unprofessional contact with a single power counter. At the start of your turn, remove all power counters on hosted cards, meaning on pot smoker. Once per turn, you may spend a click to install a hosted card, ignoring all costs. So the idea is it's professional contacts mashed with personal workshop, but because it's shaper, it's bad for events, but it's very good for hardware and programs. Because I don't think shaper should get access to everything.
Wait, what do the counters do? I didn't catch that part.
Oh, so the whole purpose of the counter is that you can't draw and install a card on and then get it installed on the board the same turn. Because they're a pot smoker. They're diddle-daddling. They're taking too long. It's got to be the next turn.
I see.
Yeah.
At the start of the turn, you install the things, or you install them for click?
At the start of the turn, you may install one of the cards without a power counter on it.
Okay.
Yeah. We also have the art for Brian Surgeon.
Yeah. I'm guessing Isaac got
perfect. That. Okay. Oh, beautiful.
Thank you, Rongi.
Thank you. We may need to add a mustache to that one, but we can fix it in post. Maybe do it the other way around. At the start of the turn, put a counter on everything. Click to install. Wait 1 sec. Okay, that's fine. I don't know if we... Well, see, the thing is I want a delay. That's the whole point. I don't want it to be the same turn, but maybe the reverse.
Well, it's just at the start of the turn, if you put a counter on everything, then you can only install things that have a pot smoker token on it.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's a good point. Okay, there it is. Okay, that's fine. Perfect.
I don't think it really matters either way. It's the same thing, right?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It just, as long as the goal is achieved, I don't give a shit. Okay.
Yeah, I think it works both ways.
Okay, reverse order. Only install if pot smoker token is on there. Just add the clause, cards cannot be installed the same term that they're hosted. Yeah, we could do that too.
I feel like we do need pot smoker tokens.
Yeah, I do kind of want pot smoker tokens though, so just to be clear on that. Okay, so this one, runner, shaper, connection, or resource, connection, and then can you add the subtype pot smoker and add it to that one? Tight. Pot smoker tokens can play a role in the lore. They will absolutely. There'll be. I actually have the lore for that. Pants, I'll talk to you after. It's gonna be great. Cool. Okay. Easy. Okay, we don't need to talk about alliance stuff. We'll spend a little bit during the next time. Beep, 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 beep. We already did this. We already did that. Okay, this is one I made. Museum of Rotado. It's 1 to res, 4 to trash, unique, priority. It's an asset. You must use this card before your other start of turn triggers. Shuffle in 1 card from archives into R&D and draw 1 card. If a copy of that card is drawn this turn, i.e. the one that you shuffled in, the court must reveal it to the runner and remove that copy from the game. So effectively, the way you think about this is it's Museum of History, plus you get to draw, but if you draw the same card that you shuffled in, you suffer a dire penalty. That card is removed from the game.
Oh, RFG.
Yeah. And it's any copy of it. So let's say that I shuffle in a pad campaign, and there are 2 in the deck. If the card I draw is any of the 3 pad campaigns, fucking gone. RFG'd.
I like that this card requires honesty, and I think it could be like a subtype honesty is something we could play with, like a whole set of cards that require honesty.
Yes, but also we already have a card that's coming up that encourages cheating, but it's only if there's only a penalty if the corp notices.
I actually saw that one in the channel.
So yeah, so we'll have honesty and lies. We'll have two. So go ahead and add both of those subtypes, honesty and subtype lies. Yeah.
I'll do that. I don't know if I love this card, if I'm being honest.
Okay, so how would you? Okay, so actually, before we go adding, so how do you just not like it at all?
I'm still adding the subtypes.
Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, because we'll have multiple of those.
Yeah.
Does it seem underpowered, boring, repetitive?
It's like a new Museum of History with sort of a downside, but you also get to draw a card.
Yes.
I don't know. I guess I can't fairly evaluate it because I was never into that style of card when I was playing Netrunner.
Yeah.
So I'm curious what other people feel about it.
Yeah, especially. Oh, I guess this also makes. I mean, I was making this for mostly the anti folks, just because they love that damn card so much. Museum of History, that is. And so I wanted to at least give them something that was just like a more souped up version of it. Because then that also kind of there's 2 museum like cards in draft, which I think is okay. But we could absolutely. Cranked likes it.
I like that it's an honesty based card. I think that's super cool.
Okay, maybe what we do is the card I suggested synergizes with this. Yeah,
the one we already talked about.
I think no, we're getting to it. Not yet. Yeah.
Well, people seem into it.
Okay, we'll keep it for now, but I think that I'm gonna add more fireworks. That needs to be more powerful. I think.
I mostly like the honesty aspect of it.
More fireworks and honesty.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so this is corp, neutral, assets, honesty, and then priority, technically. Because it has to happen before. Is it unique? Yes, it is unique. And I'll go ahead and add that there. So we can up the power level, especially if it's going to be unique. But we'll talk about it. Yeah. What if when you drew the card, you revealed, you gained credits equal to the res or play cost and then RFG'd it?
I think it's a cool idea, but it doesn't involve any honesty.
Yeah.
Because if you reveal it, you don't have to be honest.
You can reveal it and say, this is an IPO. And then just add it, and then do exactly what Crank. And if the runner doesn't pay attention, then you could just do that.
This is an IPO. It's a pad campaign.
Exactly. Yeah. I installed this agenda. It's definitely.
No, you know what would be cool for this card though is something where you tell the runner what it is, right?
Yeah.
And then they have to guess if you're telling the truth or not, and then something happens.
Okay, maybe. Yeah. Yeah. We'll figure it out. Okay, so this one I'm gonna add notes.
You know what I think it is? It's something like you shuffle a card and you draw a card, and then the corp says, I drew something about like I drew the card I just shuffled.
Yeah.
And then the runner has to say yes or no. Are you telling the truth? And then the corp reveals, and then something happens.
Oh, that's really good. So effectively, like you draw a card and you say like I drew pad campaign. If the runner calls them, this is like this is kind of like coup. Oh, we'll make it a coup of history.
And the runner.
That's it, a coup of history. Oh my god. Okay, coup of history. If you guys are doing this, what deck is Andre going to play for the deck of the week? That's a great question. Don't worry, I have the corp ready as a backup in case we hit time, so it's okay.
The Netrunner ecosystem of streamers.
Wow, that's so fucking funny. Wow, great call out. Okay, so yeah, we'll do something like that where it's effectively like you say I drew whatever. The runner has an opportunity to say truth or lie.
Call your bluff,
Yeah. If they don't call your bluff,
then nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
Yeah.
But if the runner says bluff and it's the truth, something terrible happens to the runner.
Yeah.
And then vice versa.
Right. Yeah, it's something like that. Like the corporation gets to draw that card and gains 3 credits, but if the runner calls the bluff, and we'll figure it out. But it's something like
that. Okay, easy. Yeah. I like games inside of games, so that'll be a perfect one. Okay, cool. Take 3 neat damage. Corp discards 3 from hand randomly. Oh god. So yeah, exactly. Something like that severe. Okay.
You know what I love about that is there's a situation where the runner only has 2 cards in hand, so they cannot take 3 neat damage.
Yeah, that you could just lie. You just be like.
So the corp is just blatantly lying.
Yeah, no. The corp goes. I drew a count siphon. They literally. Oh, that's actually perfect.
No, well, I mean you couldn't do that, but you could name any, and the runner just cannot take the risk.
Make some runner condition, no risk. Perfect. I'll only remember half of that, so it's gonna be great. All right, next card.
I think this card can turn into something really fun and memorable.
Yeah. Okay. That's okay. Yeah. Great call out. And honestly, this goes for anyone in the stream. Think about what Brian just did. That was an excellent. Let's stop. Let's think. Let's move. And perfect. Okay.
Next one.
Yep. We did this.
Oh my god, Shine's making lasagna downstairs.
Oh damn, dude, that's probably sick. All right, this is one I made. It's called Martha Stewart. It's an HB ice. It's subtype melt, subtype code gate. Limit
melt ice, yes.
Limit 1 per deck.
Yes,
you
love
can
it.
only have one of this. If you get it, you don't even get a playset of it. There's only one. When the corp reses Martha Stewart, place 7 melt counters on this and/or installed ice protecting neighboring servers. Any neighboring server, left and right. Remove a melt counter from this ice each time the runner breaks all subroutines. That's nothing new. That's how melt ice works. This ice is trashed if de-resed. That's just an additional thing. And then it has 3 subs. Place a melt counter on an installed runner card. That card's text has all numbers reduced by 1. It has that same subroutine again. And then end the run. Base strength is equal to melt counters. So it incentivizes you to you have to hedge your bets. Sometimes you go all in on the unique ice. Sometimes you have to redistribute the melt because someone left the heater on in the ice cream.
Wait, okay, so I don't think as written, it doesn't actually remove melt counters, right?
No, it does.
Oh, it does?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Are the counters moved from this card to the runner card? Is that how you did it?
Oh, no, so it says you may place the melt card. So it says at the start of the turn, you get 7 melts. When you res this, you get 7.
Right.
Place them on either this, any combination of this or the other ice. So you could put like 5 on this and then 1 on each other.
Recharge another one.
Yeah, exactly.
And then what causes the melt counters to remove from this card?
Breaking all subroutines.
Oh, okay.
Or other melt effects or something.
I think you can modify that slightly to be when the subroutine resolves.
Yeah.
It's just move 1 melt token from this card to the runner card. You know.
Okay. In
so
subtext.
It can simplify it a little bit.
Okay. Move should say. Place should say move.
Yeah, move from this card to a runner card, because then the runner can it's an interesting interaction, right? Because the runner can lower the strength this card, but they get their numbers reduced.
Oh yeah, exactly. Okay, gotcha. Okay, place to move. Okay, got it. Cool.
Yeah, but otherwise, I think it's really cool.
Okay, so at least that makes somewhat sense to me. What is the audience saying? Does this count for credits already added to a card? Like, can you take cast down from 6 to 5? Yes. Literally any number. And also, when you go to take 2 credits off at the start of your turn, you only get 1. All numbers on the card have the thing lowered.
Yeah.
Does this card require a canonical
I think...
archives? No. It says neighboring servers.
Yeah, neighboring.
I think it would lower how many credits you... Yes, that does. Wait, does this mean you can Faust 0 cards for 1 strength? Yes. It says all cards. It says all numbers. Gordian Blade, pay 1 credit to pump 0 strength. Yeah, see, now you get it. This is why this card is hilarious. This just fucking ruins breakers.
Yeah.
You better take care of it.
Yeah, it's a problem the runner's gonna have to solve.
Yeah. Oops. That's why it's unique. And you have to res it. And if it gets de-resed, it's gone.
The runners have hacked Butler bots, so let's not worry too much about this.
Yeah, don't worry. This is not going to be a subtype honesty, if you know what I mean. All right, HB, ice, and then... Oh, is melt in here? Okay, thank God. Whew. I was going to be furious if it wasn't.
I love the melt synergy.
Yeah. I think that this works.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Really cool.
Okay, no Ian, it's 0 credits for... Oh, my God. It's literally... It's on the card. Just read the card. All numbers. It's not hard. Can you gain credits for breaking subs with Fairy? Book gains you 1 credit and said, see, this is why this card is hilarious. It just is to fuck you to dumb icebreakers. Yeah.
To all icebreakers.
No, really to all. Yeah. Okay. Good.
Boomerang only breaks 1 subroutine.
Yep. Yeah. So, all right, perfect. We're good. No need to workshop that one. Yeah.
Here's a cool idea.
Yeah.
This is the kind of like, I'm trying to figure out how to innovate, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what if there's a card that you put a token on a runner card, but you put that token inside of the sleeve of the card. So that is a permanent token. So if that card gets shuffled back into R&D or something, the token stays on the card.
Oh, yeah. Global. We'll call it global variable because it's always true. That's what all you fucking coders love, right?
Yeah, sure. But it's going to be something like that. We'll add a card that has a permanent token.
Okay. All right. Tight.
And Tabletop Simulator will have to deal with it.
Exactly. And if it doesn't, then we'll talk to the game devs and say, what the fuck is wrong with you? Okay, good. This one comes from Chris McLennan. This card is broken as printed, so this cannot be this. We will talk about how it actually works, though.
Sure.
But the theme is so good that it can't not be in here. It's called Stealth Glider. It's a hardware, unique. And I remember. I think how we figured this out. Click, 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 trash can. So it takes up 4 runner clicks. Access all cards in a remote server. Then the corp may res any ice protecting this server. The runner then encounters each piece of ice in the server, starting with the innermost and moving outwards. The corp may choose not to fire any subroutines that would end the run. You may only use this ability if you have 3 or fewer agenda points. So the idea is you spend your entire turn to get in all the way, and you access all cards in the remote, and then
you glide over, but you need to make your way out.
Right, and you have to work your way inside out. And if you access a trap, then you have to then suffer all the fucking ice. So I think that the lore check is a firm pass, but I think that it's too powerful right now. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know.
Because think about it this way. How is it any different from just running into the server, assuming the corp can res the ice?
Oh, I guess.
Wait, yeah, can the corp res ice? I thought it said it could, right?
Then the corp may res any ice, yes.
Yeah, so how is it...
Oh, I guess it's not
really any different. I think it's a cool trick, and especially if the corp is planning to I don't know.
Oh, King Joe. I told him he has to make a count siphon 2.1 for the Roseville cycle. So we're getting 2.1.
Okay.
Yes.
No, I think it's a really cool card.
Okay.
It might need to be tweaked in some way, but it's cool. I don't know that it's overpowered. If anything, I think it might be underpowered.
Okay. Well, that's perfect. We got it. Hardware, and then it's a stealth card for some reason.
Yeah, perfect. No, because it is. It's
right.
A stealth. Yeah, it is.
Okay,
stealth.
cool. Do you resolve the subs in reverse order? Yeah. It's like Top Hat, but for all of them, or whatever that one.
Yeah, but the Corp can choose not to end the run, and that's a big, important aspect of this.
Exactly. All right, cool. Next. And it's that's right. And then the Corp decides, and so if the runner's like, oh, I'll just let the end the run fire, the Corp will go, nah, you're gonna keep going.
We're gonna keep this journey going.
We're gonna keep this journey going a little bit here. Okay, good. That was great. Easy peasy. Another Chris McLennan special. It's called Incomplete Image. It is a runner event, 1 to play. Choose and reveal 1 card from your grip. Then suffer 1 neat damage, which cannot be prevented.
Ooh.
If the card discarded to the damage was the revealed card, repeat this process. If it was a different card, gain 9.
Wait, so this is a runner card?
Yes, so it's a play on the Corp card, but as the Anarch, and Anarch dealing damage to itself. I'll read this again just so that, because it's a little bit confusing. Okay.
Yeah, it's a cool idea, though.
Choose and reveal 1 card from your grip.
And is this an event, or what is this?
Oh, yes, the card you just played is an event, yes.
Okay. Choose and reveal 1 card from your grip. Okay.
Yep. Then suffer a neat damage, which cannot be prevented. Makes sense. If the card discarded to the damage was the revealed card, repeat this process. If it was a different card, gain $9.
Cool.
So the money on it is insane.
Yeah, and you can guarantee it's 0 to play, I assume.
1. We could do.
You'll guarantee you get the money, but you might have to get rid of your whole hand of cards to do it.
Yes.
Yeah, it fits into the Anarch no grip subtype pretty well.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I think that it just.
I don't think you could kill yourself, but you can make it so you go down to 0 cards.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, no, you can kill yourself technically.
Really?
Yeah. Why not?
Well,
it's a suffer damage.
And you have 1 card in hand eventually, right? So you reveal the Sure Gamble.
Yep.
And then you take 1 neat damage hitting the Sure Gamble, and you get the money, right?
Yeah, but then but I could also just play this card, and then I don't have a card to reveal.
Oh, sure, yeah. If you play it as your last card.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah. You can. It's I quit. Okay, perfect. I think that one is super good. I don't think we need to.
Yeah, it's a fun one.
Yeah, I don't think we need to.
It's also
iterate on that one.
Do we have some gambling? Is it what's the gambling card we just put in?
Oh, the criminal, the gambler?
The gambler.
Yeah.
Well, this is a random subtype.
Yeah.
It's random.
This could also be subtype loot box as well.
Maybe it's loot box and not random, because random might be dice, right?
Oh yeah, that's a good point. All right, I bet it.
Got it.
Okay, cool. Tight. Yeah. Oh, and loot boxes is similar to you just keep cracking packs until you get the Hearthstone card that you want, or the Magic card. Okay, perfect. Okay, this one I'm so fucking excited for. So this is from Orbital, aka Josh. The name of the card: Bottomless Mimosas. And Brian, pay special attention to this one.
Okay.
It's Resource Sunny, subtype drinks. Whenever you access cards from the bottom of R&D, access X additional cards where X is equal to the number of bottomless mimosas installed. Click. Make a run on R&D. If successful, remove the bottom card of R&D from the game. Instead of accessing cards from the top of R&D, access cards from the bottom of R&D.
So first of all, it's got window built in.
Built in.
You said subtype drinks?
Yeah, and this is also a consumer grade resource, so you can have 6 in your deck.
Okay. Now just go over the whole thing one more time.
Okay. Whenever you access cards from the bottom of R&D, access X additional cards where X is equal to the amount of bottomless mimosas installed.
Right, which could be 6.
Yes. Technically -1, so 5, but just the card text says -1. Don't worry about it. Click, make a run on R&D. If the run is successful, nothing weird, remove the bottom card of R&D from the game. Instead of accessing cards from the top of R&D, access cards from the bottom of R&D.
Wow. It feels pretty strong.
It feels very strong.
Yeah. What's the install cost?
2.
Wow. Just like think about it in comparison to R&D interface, right?
Yep.
It seems a lot better, right?
Right, I agree. And you also have to think about, the classic Sunny problem doesn't necessarily work here, because normally Sunny is like, oh, I have to go get my breakers, it takes a long time, but obviously it's draft, so that's probably going to be expedited. Yeah, it's infinite RDI plus some DLR.
Yeah, so you get the mill. And the mill aspect is important, because otherwise you'll just see the bottom 5 cards R&D forever.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we'll have to tweak it, but it's a cool concept.
Mm-hmm.
Was there a whole section of text before? Like, I feel like I just need to see the whole full text of this card.
Okay. Shit.
Well, it's not a big deal. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, okay. I think that this card works, and I think that we'll have to tune it. I'm going to write workshop on it. I'm going to try and go a little bit faster, just because we're getting somewhat on time, but not super worried about it. Okay, this one's going to be workshop. We'll workshop this one in channel.
Yeah, there's something cool about it.
Yeah.
I like that it's sunny.
Yep. Well, if you 4 these, you can mill the Corp 4. Oh, maybe the RFG is a clickability. Yeah, okay. We'll modify this one heavily. Or not heavily. We'll modify this one. But I think that this works. Okay. Next. Another Chris McLennan special. Sunny. Red hat. So it's an event. Ooh. New type of hat. Force the Corp to trace 2. If unsuccessful, install Red Hat as a unique upgrade in the root of a central server. Nothing crazy so far. As an additional cost to install ICE protecting this server, the Corp must spend click. When an agenda is scored or stolen, trash any installed copies of Red Hat. How does that sound?
I think it's... So I like that we're introducing a new hat to Sunny. That is a really cool idea. Mm-hmm. I feel like it maybe doesn't fit into the cycle.
Okay. Tell me more.
That's a good question.
When I hear that, I think I know what you're getting to, but I don't want to jump the gun there.
I guess it feels like it is a almost. So I like that you're converting the event into an upgrade. That's really cool.
A+ and strong agree.
Yeah, and I like that it's a new sunny hat.
Agreed.
Outside of that, I'm not seeing a strong connection.
Oh, I see.
Like, I'm not seeing a connection to, and I mean, I guess you can make this argument. I'm trying to be a little more discerning of these cards.
Yeah.
Like Stealth Glider, perfect. It fits into the theme, and it's a cool effect, and it's weird, and like perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I guess I could make the same argument maybe. So like Brian Surgeon, we're talking about making an alliance card, so it'll fit in well. Mm-hmm. This just kind of feels like it's in its own isolated island, sort of.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Just to cut to the chase, I'm gonna add that to the redo list. Red Hat. So
we like that it converts to an upgrade.
Yep, exactly.
I do like that you're adding a new hat to Sunny. Like this seems like Sunny. She could have a lot of hats eventually.
Yep.
Otherwise, I don't know. She's not perfectly connecting up.
Okay, so we'll spend a little bit more time on that one. Easy peasy. Next. Beep 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 beep. Okay. The name hold on. No, not. Okay, here we go. Okay, so here's the card text. I'm not sure what the lore is on this one. It seems so we might have the same problem, but we'll quickly suss it out. It's called Hard at Side. It's a resource, subtype CD. Makes sense. When your turn begins, lose a click and install 2 token pieces of ice on any of the Corp servers, ignoring all costs. You may not overwrite existing ice with this install, whatever. The tokens are code gates with res 3 strength and 1 and the run. Wait, what?
Res. I don't
The
know. What
tokens are code res 3 credit.
So it's 3 credits for res, 3 strength.
Yeah, and it has 1 ETR subroutine. Wait, that's just strictly good for the runner.
Is that it? No, it's not. Is it?
Well, it's adding ice.
You're saying it's strictly bad for the runner.
Correct.
Strictly for the
Yeah, it's strictly.
I think so.
This is not right.
Is that all it says?
Yeah. This is not right. Not yet.
I feel like there's maybe something interesting going on if the subroutine like says the runner gains a credit.
Right. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. It should be something like that. Okay. This one needs to be reworked. I'm gonna add it. Hold on. Add it to the rework list of hard at side. Okay. Oh, I get the play because it's not hard at work, but it's hard at side. But we'll have to tie it to.
Yeah, I think the idea is like it increases the install cost of ice and remotes, which is cool.
Sure.
But it also has anti-synergy with the Wayland ice that gets strength for every ice on the server, so that's cool that it can backfire on you.
Yep.
Anyway, but yeah, needs some tweaking.
Okay, we'll tweak that one. Easy, no problem. Next. Oh, oops, sorry.
And yeah, I feel like it could connect to the theme somehow. But they have like walls surrounding New York City. There's something about that can connect up.
Okay, this one I love, and no alteration. This is going in, as is. I made this one. It's a 4-2 agenda, and I called it Stim Beta Test. It's Alliance, Wayland and Jinteki, and it says when scored or stolen, force the runner to run in server in which they cannot jack out. The runner gets 9 additional credits for the run and suffers 1 unpreventable neat damage at the end of the run. Gain 2 credits for each Jinteki or Wayland subroutine broken during the run.
So Red Hat artwork.
So effectively,
Red Hat artwork's horrible.
Hold on. Let me get this in. Oh, God. Oh, boy. Spicy commentary. We're going to figure that out. Okay. But I think that card just goes in as printed. Do you want me to read it again?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. So it's a 4-2.
Yeah, and then they could do a
right.
stim hack. They get a
not
stim
can.
Hack.
They're forced.
Right.
They're forced to do. Oh,
need damage.
Is ETR subs suck for you? Oh, maybe I'll just. Well, we already learned how to get around that skateboard, right? Is just add the corpse can choose to fire and the run subroutines or not.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. All right. That one.
Yeah, or it's deck building, like Isaac's saying. Like you deck build around it, right?
Yeah.
I don't think we need. Yeah, I think it's a deck building thing.
Right. All right. Jinteki agenda tight. Unworth it.
How did you said it's what's it called? Alliance. How does it interact with that?
So sorry. That's the last line in the text. It says gain $2 for each Jinteki or Wayland subroutine broken during the run.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Tight. All right. Cool.
I like that it's unorthodox.
Of course. Okay, cool. 738. We're still good. All right. Seriously, the court may choose whether or not to fire. Should just be a blanket rule for this whole cycle. It is now. I'm gonna pin that to the channel. Okay. This more actions.
That could be a theme of this cycle. Is that there's new global rules.
Yeah, you could just do. You don't have to do anything. All right, tight. That's going in. All right, this is a cranked special, so you know it's going to be a meme machine. Reverse Ziki. Wayland asset advertisement, so you better be into it. At the start of the turn, the runner loses a credit. When the runner trashes this while res, you may shuffle it into R&D. So it's Riziki, but a corp card, and it never goes away.
Reverse Ziki.
Yeah.
I like it a lot. I want to see it connected to the theme somehow.
Okay. So the idea. Oh, maybe we'll call this.
Yeah, it also really good with Spark.
Oh yeah, it's insane. So, maybe this is like
You know how
remember
to
the
sell
things
it.
that Pliskin gets injected into his neck? Presumably there's a name of that device. Maybe it's that. You know what I mean?
The virus that he gets installed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking up research, but go ahead.
Yeah. And yeah, the thing is we can lorify these in channel. I'm not super worried about that. And like this effect is super cool. I think it's literally just going to be like the neck things. Oh, oops. I'm just penciling this in.
Yeah, I think we call it like a neck virus or something.
Yeah. That's totally fine. Okay, Corp. I'm going to make this actually a Jinteki asset because that makes more sense to me. Plus, Jinteki doesn't have...
Oh, it should be subtype virus.
Deal. Oh, yeah. Okay. And... All right. Next. We'll, and I'll just say fix lore. All right. Easy.
Yeah.
Tight.
It's going to be something like neck virus.
Yeah, I think we're going to have a few non-escape from memes in here. Of course. Oh, absolutely. Don't worry about that. There's going to be... It's Netrunner memes or escape from New York.
There's already a bunch of non-escape stuff in here. I'm trying to figure out how to help out username equals pants somehow with this mess.
Somehow.
Like,
okay.
Trust me, he needs help. On
this one, we can change the lore, but I thought that this was too funny to keep in. I made this one. NBN asset. It's called Zucked. Ambush, 0 to res upgrade. When access hosts Zucked on an installed runner card. Gain 1 the first time the runner gains credits from a runner card ability. The runner may spend... Yeah. The runner may spend $4 to trash the host card. So it's kind of like a reverse pad tap.
Yeah,
for the
it's
corp.
called Zucked.
It's called Zucked. And it's profiting off of the runner profiting, aka like Facebook Marketplace. Yeah,
it makes perfect sense to me.
Okay. Good. We could. I think the card makes sense.
I want to keep the name for sure.
Zucked for sure. Okay.
Maybe through subtypes or flavor text, we want to connect it up somehow. But it's a cool idea.
Upgrade. We already said ambush. And then we could probably add another subtype on it. I think for lorification, it should relate to Escape from New York or shenanigans that went down. Yeah, that's for sure. Make it hard for Michael as possible. Oh my god. All right, so I don't think we need to do anything else on this. Okay, this is another one, and it is already Escape from New York from yours truly, CTZ. Underground gang pack. So these are the people that come up from the underground.
Rap people or something.
I thought it was underground street gang or something. They used a generic title in the movies, but I know that there was a something. Maybe it's the rats or whatever. It's a Bioroid, Code Gate, Melt, and it's 6 to res. It says, when this card is resed, place 4 melt counters on this ice. This card gains all subroutines of all resed Eli, Fairchild, and Melt cards. When an Eli, Fairchild, or Melt card is resed, place 2 melt counters on this ice, and it has the native subroutine, the runner loses 1. And then obviously melt mechanics, strength is equal to melt, blah, 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 blah. Oh, Cat Melt does the same thing. Nisei ripped us off. Sandstone, that's Melt. They stole that from the Roseville cycle, by the way.
Melt tokens in our cycle that they get added to usually ice, but not always. And then they go down every turn. They melt away and make it weaker over time.
Yeah, exactly.
By the way, they're called the Crazies in Escape from New York.
Oh, okay. So we should just say crazy. Oh, wait. Yeah. Oh, they're called the Crazies? Okay.
Called the Crazies.
The Crazies. How do we feel about that card? I think it's good. It's kind of like a mythic ice.
I had a hard time wrapping my head around it, but I trust you on this one.
So the idea is it has, at all times, all of the subroutines of all resed Eli, Fairchild, or Melt ice.
Yeah, and any of those, like Fairchild 1, 2, 3, any of those.
Yeah, any of them. Exactly. Yeah. It's like Grail for Eli, Fairchild, and Melt ice. Do you know what I mean? That's more or less what it is. Okay. I think it works. Corp. We have a lot of Corp cards. Not as many runner, but that's okay. We can just make more of those. And then, Melt and Mythic. I might make this one unique. We'll talk it out. Maybe unique. Okay. All right. Next, unless people... Eli Tribal. Yeah, it's enabling if you go Eli Tribal, Bioroid Tribal, or sorry, Fairchild Tribal, blah, 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 blah. All right. Next. Ooh, I made this one. This is an Atom Directive. Escape Protocol. And it's meant to be off of Escape from New York. Directive Virtual. Flip this card when it has 3 power counters. Easy enough. And it says, place 1 power counter on this card when any of the following happen. And it's all reasonable stuff that rewards running. Steal an agenda. Trash a corp card worth 4 or more. For a trash can 4 or more. Win a Psy game. Suffer at least 1 damage. Run all 3 central servers in a single turn.
Wow. Okay. And what does the flip side do?
Flip card. 69th Street Bridge. It's a Damon. For Damon. It's a 2 memory cost. Click.
Damon, yes.
It says click. Make a run on a server. Bypass all ice with strength equal to or less than the number of installed resources and programs.
That's it?
That's it.
Okay. It's insanely good as printed.
Yep. I don't think it'll be this good, but I think it's going to be maybe unique cards or roll up to that many dice, and if like 5, 6 upgrade.
I don't know, or it's like, or like it flips back over or something.
Oh yeah, that's fair too.
It feels like it needs to be limited in some way, but it's strong. I'm sure Atom players will appreciate it.
Exactly. All right. Yeah, that's all right. I will add it to the workshop. Too good, make less good.
It's a cool concept. It just needs like some extra
deal.
tweaking.
The thing was, I really wanted to reward running. Maybe it's something like 7 counters or 5 or 6 or something like that.
It can be, but like the whole like bypass ice with string, like and it can, or it could just be the condition you have is too easy. Like it's it's.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, there's something about it that can be tweaked. There's a lot of angles.
That's easy. All right. Any other last audience commentary on that one, or are we good? Yeah, it is a little busto. That will be the text. Okay. Ooh, this is good. Another one for me. Leader Propaganda. It's a Wayland upgrade, subtype clone.
New artwork.
Oh yes. Hold on.
This one's perfect, and these are the type of artwork we're looking for, Rongi.
Bingo.
And you took the art direction perfectly. I wanted the Captain Crunch hat, and you nailed it.
Yep. Wow. Perfect. That is A+.
Yeah, you're completely executing on it. Sorry, continue.
Okay. So Leader Propaganda upgrade clone. All Shaper cards have an increased play and paid ability cost of 2 credits. At the start of the turn, place 1 power counter per installed Shaper card. Click, X power counters. Trash an installed Shaper card of X or less cost.
Who did this one?
Me. That one was for Whiteblade just shitting on all Shaper players. Also, fuck a Shaper.
I think it's so funny.
I want a couple of just hate that faction card. And I hate Shaper so much. So I think that's perfect.
Everyone's on board with this, by the way.
Yeah. All right.
They just as is.
All right. Clip it and ship it. Understood. Prop.
I kept waiting for there to be like some like benefit to the Shaper or some way the Shaper player can interact, whatever. But then it didn't come. And I was like,
no thanks. I'm not interested in that. It's also cloned, so you can have multiple res if you want. Just all right, I'm gonna say notes, ship. Okay.
The Shapers always have that answer card for every faction and every situation. So now you have the answer for Shapers.
Exactly. Fuck Shaper, they suck. All right, tight.
I think we should not be tempted to print one of these for all the runner factions. It should just be Shaper.
Yeah, I agree too. But every faction gets a fuck Shaper one. And if you res all 4 anti-Shaper cards on the board at the same time, it says trash the runner's board.
That could be like, we should have, you know how we have the Olive Garden set?
Yeah.
Or we should have a Corp Olive Garden set in this cycle. Where if they
I already made it. Don't worry. It's coming down. It's coming next. Or soon.
Keep going.
Okay. Next, sodium. It's an HB 6 strength ice. Actually, wait, hold on.
It's Isaac.
No, oh, sorry. This was Stonar. Hold on. We have to come back. I have to add this. I have to re-add this one. Too much. Hold on. Next, sodium. We're on such a roll right now. So hold on. That one has too much text. I'm gonna reprint it because I think something was meant to be crossed out and it wasn't. Okay. This one is from Cranked, so it's tight. Tier's Other Hand. HB upgrade 01. Trash can. Roll a d6. Add that number of power counters to any res melt ice. That might be a little too good.
I don't know. Nice and simple. You can roll a 1, right?
Yeah. Oh, okay. I mean, well, yeah.
I think it's fine.
Okay. I agree. Or it could be something like this. Yeah, just parry. Just use the sword. It doesn't matter. Or it could be something like this. What about this? Instead of melt counters, it adds... Oh, shit. I was going to say somehow it adds subroutines permanently to an ice, but you've trashed the hand. We'll figure it out. No, I think that this works. Honestly, no, this works as is. This upgrade, and then...
Max, you missed so much already.
Oh, boy. You are behind.
We have a random subtype, which this card's going to random subtype, which means it's a dice roll.
Mm-hmm.
We have new honesty mechanics that I'm very excited about.
And lies.
Lies we don't have figured out yet, but we're going to have lies, but we have honesty mechanics, and we're going to have lie mechanics.
We have the banned subtype.
We have a stealth runner criminal hardware that does not interact with the usual stealth mechanics at all. It's stealth thematically, so it has a stealth subtype.
We have a card that across the board says fuck you to Shaper cards that are installed or played.
That one's really good.
That one's super
good.
And
have a fuck Shaper card.
It's gonna be great. Anyways, we have to keep moving.
Yeah.
Okay, this one comes from Phil. Finger of God. Unfortunately, it's a Shaper program, but we'll allow it for right now. 2 memory. Click. Host Finger of God on a res piece of ice. Okay, not a big deal so far. Click. Immediately encounter host ice and continue the run from its position. I love that fucking card. I think that's super sick. It might be a slightly too OP, but I don't think so.
Yeah, well, I mean, it can allow you to just jump past an entire server of ice.
For 3 clicks.
Yeah. That seems good.
It's 2 MU right now, but we'll make it 3 MU. Okay. Yeah. All right. I think that can work.
That's cool. And the Corp can defeat it, right? Because they just have to
overwrite trash it. Something.
Yeah. So it might be fine. I don't know. It's cool.
Yeah, I'm into it. I think it works. We'll give Shaper 1 good card. This will be it.
I want to connect it up to the theme somehow. I'm trying to think.
Oh, we'll do something like calling it, or like glider land, or like.
What if this is the new surfer? Right. This is the. Let's just call it surfer.
Surfer.
Yeah.
Surfer.
Because
Surfer 2.
In Escape from LA, he surfs on a wave caused by an earthquake, a tsunami earthquake, and jumps onto the guy's car.
We'll say earthquake surf, earthquake surf,
yeah.
Earthquake
surfer. Surfer.
Okay, yeah. Gotta have some good cards to trash with leader propaganda. That's true too. Okay, good. Next. Beep. Did this one. Perfect. This one is called, it's from Cranked. Are we still doing wager cards? Yes, wagers. We need to be reinforced actually in this cycle.
Idea. Yeah, that's a perfect idea.
Yeah. Wager off the cage. Whiteblade, can you get that in the Spirit of Roseville channel or someone? Just copy paste that in there. Okay. Caprice Bise. It's a Jateki upgrade, unorthodox, 4 to res. 4 to res and 1 to trash. More or less than you say so far. Thank you. Whenever a run begins on this server, you and the runner each secretly roll a d6. Reveal the dice. Okay. We'll make this an honesty card, maybe too, or lies somehow. If you and the runner rolled a different number, end the run. I'm not done. If you and the runner rolled the same number, remove Caprice from the game and take a bad pub.
Okay. I love it. We're gonna tweak it a little bit. So first of all, it's totally random. This is gonna be honesty.
Yep.
I feel like there was another subtype I wanted to do.
Unorthodox.
Okay.
We don't have to.
That wasn't it, but that's fine.
Clone?
It is unorthodox. No. Well, I guess we'll go with clone. It is a clone, right?
Yeah.
I love the name. So the way it needs to work is the corp and runner both roll a dice. The corporation reveals the dice.
Yep.
And the runner states if they rolled the same number or not. And then things happen based off that. But the runner doesn't reveal it yet.
Oh, okay. Got it. I should point out that the name is spelled Caprice Bise. Didn't I do that? Oh, I can't get the B in there. I wrote that, though.
I see Bise, but I see like colon Bise.
I know. I can't get that. I can't get the emoji in here yet.
Oh.
I don't know what the markdown is for
emoji
Google
is
Sheets.
gonna be emoji's just gonna cause problems.
I know. It's gonna be great. We'll put the ASCII code in there. That'll cause no problems. Maybe it'll actually even work. Okay, that's good. We already understand. This one is gonna be corp reveals dice and add honesty and lies. Okay. Oh, bingo. I don't know who the fuck did that, but perfect. Thank you.
I just did that.
Oh, okay, great. Oh my God, honesty. Okay, next one. This one's from John D. Lisk booth, LISC booth. I'm not sure what that means, but I probably should know what that means. It's an asset and also a facility. Ooh, we haven't had a facility in a long ass time. What does it do? 3 credit paid ability. Trace 2. If successful, the runner has 10 seconds to jack out. If they do not jack out in 5 seconds, do 10 meat damage. Use this ability only during a run.
Wait, say it all over again.
Okay, so it's 3 credits, paid ability. Oh, Liberty Island Security Center. Oh, duh, I'm an idiot. Okay, yes, yeah, Liberty Island. Okay. No, it's a facility.
Okay.
And it says, paid ability window, 3 credits. Trace 2. If successful, the runner has 10 seconds to jack out. If they don't jack out in 5 seconds, so it immediately breaks. Do 10 meat damage. Use this ability only during a run. That's how it's balanced.
Okay. Yeah, I think we can tweak it a bit so
Yeah.
it's not just so fucking convoluted. But I like the idea.
Yeah, okay. It's absolutely going in. This one...
I think it's gonna be something like they have 10 seconds to jack out. If they don't, take meat damage or whatever.
Yeah. Okay, good. Slight tweak.
Yeah, I don't know.
The cops give the guy 10 seconds but open fire and 5. Oh, that's right. That's when he's in the water and he's like, "You have." Okay, yeah. Okay.
Oh, that's at the start. There's the guys the raft of guys.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's right in the intro. Oh, fuck.
Okay. Yeah, we'll keep it as is then. If
Okay.
that's what the movie says.
That's what the movie says. Can't change the lore.
Whatever the movie says, that's the rules of the game.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Damn, we still have. Okay, I'm just trying to think. 1, 2, 3. I'm just trying to count. 4.
Yeah, it's convoluted for connect up with the movie. That's totally warranted.
5, 6, 7. That's all 8. 9. Damn, we have a lot actually. 10, 11, 12, Okay, 13, 14, 15, 16. Damn, we have some really good shit here. 17. Okay, so we still have 18, I think 19, 20. Okay.
Yeah, done 23 so far. We're not getting through all these tonight.
No, definitely not. Well, so I mean, we're already at 8, right?
Yeah, we could do a few more.
You want to do a few more? Okay, cool. I'll let you decide. Not a problem for me. Here's what we'll do. Let me see here. Okay. Next one is going to be cool. All right. Raid the Docks. It's a criminal card event. Make a run on R&D. Not bad. If successful, instead of accessing, roll 2 dice. Okay. Also makes sense. You may add a card from outside the game to your grip where its play or install cost is equal to 1 die, and its influence is equal to the other. Remove raid the docks from the game. I think that this is instantly in. It's too problematic. It's gonna be a great thing.
Some of these are gonna be so difficult to deal with on Tabletop Simulator. I wonder if they just have a like if you can do it with just a pen. Does anybody know in Tabletop Simulator, can you just draw on a note card with a pen? Like, could we just draw, like write Adonis campaign or whatever on a card?
Yeah, I think I'm pretty positive you could. Also, the table has table physics, by the way, so someone could flip the table on accident.
We could create a card that's flip a table.
What? Wait, does your deck have to be legal after you play it? What does that even mean? No, absolutely not. Definitely
and
not.
Your deck does not have to be legal at any point.
Yeah, I think you can have a stack of Blake Index cards. Good enough.
Well, it seems like we can make it work somehow. But
we're gonna make it work.
In sideboarding into and this is definitely, which I'm excited about, subtype random.
Yeah, some people have already talked about sideboarding and I think made cards specifically for a sideboard, so I'm totally into it. Okay, this one is from Atma, local SF.
It's so unrealistic to be able to figure out what card you're bringing in.
I know. Oh, it's great.
You roll 2 and 4. What are you bringing in?
So that means a 2 play cost and 4?
It's 2 play cost 4 influence or 4 play cost 2 influence. What card are you picking?
Oh, God. Yeah, you have to have Netrunner DB sideboard.
You definitely have to be available.
I mean, it's legal. We're all playing on our goddamn computers.
Required to play this card. You need to know all the search operators, yeah. If you roll a 6 for influence, that has to be the play cost. So then you hopefully don't roll double 6.
If you roll double 6, you're good at rolling, but you're not good at playing Roseville. Sorry. Get fucked.
You're an idiot.
You're an idiot. It's easy. Read the card and do the thing. All right. This comes from Atma. This is a sick Anarch card. Okay. It's called Sin Hack. We could figure out lore purposes, but I think this thing is super good. 0 cost event, run, random, subtype random, as printed already. Roll 3 6-sided die. Make a run and gain credits equal to their product. These credits may be used only during the run. Oh, it's Sign Hack. I'm an idiot. Oh my god. Okay. When the run ends, suffer brain damage damage equal to the median. Cannot be prevented.
Wait, yeah. So if you roll 6 times, okay, make it easy. 2, 2, 2.
Yep.
That's 8, right?
Yep.
So then you access 8 cards. Is that what it said?
No, it says you get to use that many credits during the run.
Oh, and then equal to the median. Oh, so if you do 2, 2, 2, you would take 2 Brian damage.
Yeah.
Okay. I think we have a subtype math. Yeah, we have a subtype math.
Oh yeah, we definitely have a subtype math, and Atma requested that the random be a subtype as well.
Okay, no, of course, yeah.
Totally.
I like that the subtype game on this card is very strong.
Yeah, I agree.
It's both math and random.
Mm-hmm. Tight. Okay.
And you roll 6, 6, 6. You're done.
Yeah, you're screwed.
And I like that it's also very ambiguous. What if you roll 5, 6, 6? What happens then? I don't know.
We'll find out. And if you call a judge, you're disqualified.
That's a global rule in the cycle. If you ever call a judge, you're disqualified from ever playing again.
Yeah. Okay. Next card. I have 2 easy cards right now, and then let me know if you want to stop, Brian, or we can keep going. Up to you. Okay. I've had worst. It's a 1 credit Anarch event. Oh, now we're starting to get all the runner cards. That's super interesting that it was like front loaded with Corp cards. I've had worst. It's an event. It's double. It says, if this is trash due to damage, you may play it, ignoring all costs. As an additional cost to play this event, pay click, gain 3 credits, and draw 3 cards. It's effectively, I've had worst. It accounts for neat damage as well, but it costs more. So it's like not playable as an event, but if it gets knocked out of your hand, it's very good.
Yeah, it seems cool.
Yeah, it says and Brian damage. It works for damage. If it's milled from the deck, it fires.
I don't think it should work for Brian damage.
Okay, you want to say no Brian on that?
Except Brian damage.
Okay, okay, cool. I've had worst. No Brian. Deal. Okay. Oh.
I wanted it Brian damage. Okay, it can work with Brian damage, but it doesn't work with neat damage.
Oh. You're the creator. Choose one. Do you want it to be no neat or no brain?
It could be no neat.
It should work for all that stuff. It needs more combos.
Yeah, but we need weird exceptions too. No neat.
Fine. I'm going to write workshop so that we can convince Brian on stream later. Oh, wait, sorry. That was supposed to go in the text chat. Oh, sorry. Anyways, no neat if I have to choose. Okay, that's fine. Deal. Okay, this is a super good one. Holographic run. Oh, I changed the lore on this because this is supposed to represent the hologram of Snake Plissken at the end of Escape from LA. Holographic run. Criminal event. Run. Make a run on a server protected by at least 2 ice. If successful, treat it as a successful run on a server protected by fewer ice instead.
Oh, shoot. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Wait, so you run on a server with 2 ice, and then you can sneak into the server with 1 ice? Is that the idea?
Correct.
Yeah. That's really cool.
Yep. That's super tight. Runner, criminal.
I'm going to mark it as stealth.
Yep. Oh, great. And run. I got run.
Okay.
Tight. All right. Good.
I like we're using stealth mechanics, but not in the way that they want.
Yeah. Please tell me the butcher is killed by the end of the cycle.
Oh, you missed the intro text, Bags.
Oh God. We'll show it at the end. Okay, and then, okay. How are you feeling? 1 more? 2 more? 0 more?
Let's do 2 more.
2 more? Tight. All right, cool. This one is from Orbital. Let's kill him at the start of the cycle. Is the Butcher getting a card in this cycle? Yes, you and your brother both have cards in this cycle.
It's going to be like the Butcher Memorial Fund or something.
Yeah. I already made your brother's card, by the way. I haven't spoiled it on stream. It's going to be great. Okay, so it's also fucking hilarious, and it works with the Butcher, which is super dumb. Okay, Orbital's next card, Joshua. Skateboard trick. Thank you for using proper vocabulary. We might call this surfboard trick just for LA lore reasons, but not a problem.
Oh,
yeah. 3 credit, neutral influence, unorthodox. God, everyone just goes off of unorthodox. We've created such a fucking problem.
We should put an unorthodox synergy card at some point.
Yeah. Yeah, Marcus will be White Blade's replacement. His kind of like in Hybrid Heaven, the like clone of the real president is just some lab grown clone or something like that. It'll be sick.
What card are we talking about? Is it what type, what faction, what?
Oh, it's neutral and it's an event.
Okay.
Play only if you made a successful run on HQ, R&D, and archives this turn. Play 1 Apocalypse, Encore, Exploit, Notoriety, or Quest completed from your sideboard. I think it works. But that's the thing, is that it has to be from your sideboard. So let's say you get, like, you could main deck APOC and side deck Notoriety and Exploit, as an example. Then you don't have to play the penalty of actually playing those cards. You can just pseudo play those cards based on the situation. I like this a lot.
So yeah, I like that it introduces sideboarding and very casually.
We need an orthodox card that counters unorthodox card. Oh, that's like normal. That's like when Kovefi guy gets fixed by the Starbucks man. You remember in the show, or not in the show?
In Connor O'Malley's
yeah, when Connor is made normal, he'll be orthodox.
Yeah.
Well, all right. Well, all right. Someone put orthodox, or I'll write it in the channel. Hold on. Orthodox is important. All right, there we go. Okay, this one skateboard trick I think goes in just fine. Is that a problem?
What was the influence on it? Something, right?
It doesn't matter because it's draft.
Oh. Okay, sure.
I mean, it says neutral 6 influence if you want to read the card itself right now.
But it doesn't matter because it's draft.
Exactly. Wow, lots of events in a row. Jesus. All right, we'll figure this out.
Events are probably the coolest type of card.
Say that again?
Events are probably the coolest type of card.
Oh, definitely. What do you mean by, or question and, can you only have 3 of a card between your main deck and the sideboard? No. So if you want to sideboard APOC, you can only have 2 in the main deck? No. You just have to accrue another one. I don't know how you're going to do that, but if you can manage to do that on Tabletop Simulator, it works. If it's legal, it works. Okay, next. Mamma Mia. Where is it? This one is called Ho Ho Ho, Now I Have a Machine Gun. It's a Anarch Hardware subtype gun. So it's definitely going in. It says, when you install HHHNIHMAG, as if we needed to save time. Perfect. Put 3 bullet counters on it. God, Atma, you make the most banger cards, dude. Holy shit. It says, okay, so when you install this, put 3 bullet counters on it.
Yeah.
Click, move a bullet counter from this to a rezzed piece of ice. That ice has -1 strength for each bullet counter on it. If that ice has 0 or less, trash the ice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you shoot an ice and you kill it.
Yeah, you're just shooting ice in this rather than breaking it. I think that this is sick. I'm putting this in. Ho, ho, ho.
All right, I have to go add subtype gun.
Yeah. Okay, and it's hardware. That's my challenge to all of you. Make more cool hardware. Hardware should be like constant effects or like
guns
or gear or armor, like really gadget stuff.
Oh yeah, James Bond shit.
Yeah, James Bond shit. If you don't make a gadget, you're a dummy. That's sick.
See if you can add a new icebreaker that hosts guns.
Yeah, like Mount. It'll be the Damon for gun cards. Okay, we'll do this one as the last card, just because I made it, and then I think we have like another 16 or something we'll save for another episode, or we'll...
Is it ho, 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 or is that a line in the movie?
Yes.
Oh, okay, I don't remember that.
I believe so.
Oh.
Honey bunches of Glocks.
And then we could use the breakfast counters again.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, it's Die Hard? Is it Die Hard?
Yeah, I don't know if he says that line in Die Hard, but he gets a machine gun in Christmas in Die Hard.
Yeah.
I've never actually seen the escape movie.
Get the fuck out! You have to go watch New York now and LA by the end of the next escape stream. He writes it on a dead guy. Oh, yeah. That's right. Oh god. Oh yeah. Kalashnikov guy. Okay.
Yeah, I feel like this is a General Mills card.
Yeah.
But General Mills is a corp, so I don't know how we're gonna resolve that. But anyway,
it doesn't matter. Actually no. I did account for this in the lore. Michael has to talk about the insert, but we'll talk about it later. I actually did account for this. It's accounted for on the runner side because one of the hybrid runners is a Blockbuster store employee.
Oh.
Who knows a lot about movies.
Right. He's a movie buff.
He's a real movie buff.
Okay, I like that concept.
Emphasis on buff, by the way.
Yeah.
Don't worry. Okay, here's the last card that we'll do for tonight. Wow, this was fucking awesome. I can't believe we ran out of time. That is truly perfect. Okay. Radar Tower. It's a unique ice. It's mythic. This is supposed to be with the Lisk booth-esque. As an additional cost to res, sacrifice an agenda in your score area or trash 4 cards from HQ. Your choice. On encounter, the Corp may choose to add any subroutines on any other resed or installed Corp cards. Gain all subroutines. Wait. What did I write? Sorry, I wrote this wrong. Hold on, sorry. Retry. Okay. Radar Tower, Mythic, 4 to res, neutral. Sacrifice an agenda or trash 4 cards from HQ to res it. On encounter, the Corp may choose to add any subtypes on any other res and installed cards to this ice.
Okay.
Gain all subroutines on installed cards. That's the same thing. I keep reading the thing that shouldn't be there.
All installed cards.
Yeah, gain all subroutines on installed cards.
Okay.
This ice's base strength is equal to the highest res dice. I think it is too powerful when I read it now.
Yeah.
But it's kind of sick. I want to make it... here's what I'm going to do. Okay. Yeah, okay. I know how to fix this, but I'm going to put it on the list. Sorry. Okay. I know how to fix this. So here's what I'm thinking. So y'all should check me on this idea. Okay. So I want to pretend that this was as if a radar went around the ice once. So maybe this is what the card actually says. This ice gains the subroutines and subtypes of ice cards directly above, below, to the right, and to the left of this card.
Oh, all the cardinal directions.
Yeah, it's kind of like a radar ping. That's kind of what I want.
I like that they have like a super positional ice.
Yeah. So and I want it to be extremely positional.
Yeah. Right. It'd have to be on HQ.
Yeah. That's a perfect modification.
Not that that's in the card text, but like where you'd want to put it, right? You'd want to put on HQ so you have the R&D ice to the side and the remote ice to the side to help buffer it.
Well, no, so that's the thing with the positional ice, and it was the same thing with the other one that I made, Martha Stewart. It just says neighboring servers. So if you install it on Archives, you only get R&D. But if you install it in HQ, you get Server 1 and R&D. If you install it on R&D, you get HQ Archives. If you do it on Server 3 and there's a Server 4 and 2, you get 2 and 4. It's literally any neighboring servers. Did anyone make the President's severed finger yet? No. Make that card, John. That's your homework.
Yeah, I think that could be the artwork for that new Tier's hand card.
Oh, yes. Oh, okay. Hold on. We should talk about this. So this is a good thing just environmentally as much as we can. Oh, don't worry. Oh, okay. Cranked, we'll fix your thing later. So Michael has not watched the Escape from New York or LA movies, and he will not watch them until the end. Yeah. So the whole point is Michael has to just write the lore and then hope he was right. And if he wasn't, well, it's the new lore. That's all we're saying. Kind of like the Star Wars books.
We're not writing the movie, so it's very inspired by the movie.
Exactly. It's a alt art, you know. What if you install a remote on the other side of Archives?
I think that's really interesting thought. I think there could be a new global rule for this cycle that you can install servers wherever you want.
Yes, because there are already cards that have been made that will affect the physical location of known servers and or installed runner cards. So, good. Don't worry, you'll learn more about that one later. Okay, I think that this is a good stopping point. So I think we got through maybe... like 2/3 of the cards we had lined up, and that's just from y'all. That has nothing to do with the IDs or cards that I have prepared, which is going to be wild. But I think that this was a great start. So here's what I'm thinking for the next week is probably not tomorrow, but Thursday. I will post cards that we need to rework in their current text. I will post my initial formations of the Alliance IDs. That will be a key part to the set. And again, just to quickly go over the influence pairings that we're doing. I have it right here. Give me 1 second. It's in the channel, but I think I need to repost it, and that's not a problem. God damn, where is this thing? God, why can't... Oh, here we go. I will post this, but the alliance pairings that we're doing are Wayland Jinteki, HB NBN, Jinteki NBN, Wayland HB, and then for the runner side, Criminal Shaper, Anarch Shaper, Shaper Criminal. And then there will be a final mystery ID that incorporates all Apex, Sunny, and Atom cards. It's going to be a little bit wild. So here's how we're going to deal with those. The IDs will be created on the non-Roseville streams. So effectively, every non-Roseville stream for the next 4 or 5 weeks, we'll spend 15 to 20 minutes in the middle of that episode working on the ID or 2 for that episode. And then on the other Roseville episodes, we'll just be doing the cards like we've been doing here. What we'll be able to do is, based on the large pack of cards that we have here, we'll be able to figure out what category of cards to make. So as an example, if we figure out, okay, events are covered across the board, we'll focus on hardware, resources, and programs. Or if we see that assets are good, we'll hand make upgrades, blah, 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 in the actual episodes. We're trying to get to 100 cards for Roseville 2. I think we can reasonably do it, especially given the momentum that we have. The 2 asks. Number 1, keep posting and channel any and all arts and or card ideas that you have. That actually really, 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 really helps and is super sick and makes it collaborative. And then B is show up on stream nights. And if you have ideas that you just thought of, with artwork. Oh, I said artwork. Yeah.
Oh, you did start.
Yeah. And I think that those are the rules. I think that we already have a fucking awesome start. I'm super excited for this. Brian, do you have any other last Roseville comments? Dear fuck, it is hot in here. Woo!
Not Roseville. I have one last comment to make after everything else. But no, in terms of Roseville, I think we're off to a good start.
Mm-hmm. Are you good for next week?
Yes. Yeah. Are we doing Roseville next week or just
no? Next week is Netrunner. Yeah. I have a special deck figured out.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Good. And then and also keep in mind, we have 4 or 5 episodes to do of Roseville, and we're at fastest doing those every other week because we're trying to line this up with like October release, which is when Worlds would have been anyways, blah, 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 blah. We have plenty of time for art. Don't be like a bunch of dumb college students and wait until the fucking last week and, oh my God, we can't do... Start cranking that shit out as we start to post stuff.
Yeah, it's going to be so much cooler if we have art for every card.
We know that's mandatorily happening. If we want the data to be released, the president to be released, the virus to be ripped from your neck.
Yeah, you know what, Andrew? Here's what we're going to do. The final week that we do this, if we don't have all the artwork done, it's going to be an art stream where all we're going to do is we're going to be like, people are going to make art. Me and you are going to make art. Everyone's going to make art to finish off the cycle for the last stream. But
here's what I'll do as incentive. If we don't have, we'll do this. If we have 75 pieces of art completed by that stream date, I will roleplay as Bob Ross on stream and hand paint one of the card arts, probably Push Your Luck guy, in full Bob Ross costume. If we do not, you will not like the punishment. It will still be an art stream, and it will not be good for you, but it will be great for me.
Yeah, there will be punishment.
Yeah, John dusts off his shitty MS Paint skills.
Thank you. Everyone committing to make art is excellent.
Yeah, it's gonna make this is gonna make this so much more memorable and special. If that isn't already gonna happen, so tight. Okay, Brian, you have one last comment. Hit us.
It's super timely. So in about 20 minutes or less, I'm going to be presenting on the local game developer group on Twitch. They're doing this event called Game Funeral. It's happening right now. I'll post a link. I'm not up yet, but Game Funeral. So it's a project that somebody's worked on in the past, and they weren't able to finish the game for whatever reason. So they're giving the game a funeral. So I'm giving a game that I worked on a funeral tonight. in about 20 minutes.
Can you give us a little spoiler of what the game is?
It's about soup.
Oh my! You should. I'm gonna post. Hold on. Oh well. Those soup tubers should probably pay their respects. There's this whole StimHack Slack meme about soup tube and soup and all this shit. They should come here and give praises. Sick.
I didn't actually make the game, but I tried.
That doesn't matter.
My thing is just like 6 minutes long. But if you're looking for something else to watch, it's coming up pretty soon. So I wanted to promote that.
Tight. Cool. All right. I think that's it. Get ready for some Netrunner playing next week. I got a real shit post for you. And then the following week or the week after that, depends on schedules and whatever, we'll continue with Roseville. This was a super fucking sick start. I can't actually believe it went this well.
I love so much of this stuff, like the random stuff, the theming, a lot of unorthodox stuff, loot box, new honesty mechanics. I'm really pumped about. There's a lot of good stuff here.
Yeah. And I'm gonna post the lore insert in Spirit of Roseville right now. And then I think that's it. Brian, as always, close us out.
I just want to report that the baby is now spinning around, which is very exciting.
Oh, I didn't ask about baby facts at the start. I went right into the Sopranos.
Yeah, Cheyenne wanted to make sure I relayed that information. So she's not crawling yet, but she's starting to spin around.
So she just like scoots on the ground, kind of.
Sort of, yeah. She'll like there's a toy. We'll put a toy to her right or left, and she'll start moving to her right or left. So she's figuring out the mechanics. They don't just start crawling, right? They have to figure out the mechanics of crawling. Like, oh, I can do this to go this way, and so she's figuring it out, and it's pretty cool.
Yeah. All right.
That's it.
Sayonara, folks. See you next week.